In the shivering cradle of the north, beneath pale stars and frost-laced skies, a child shall draw her first breath. Upon her breast the mark shall burn deep, black, and ancient, the stain of the abyss. She is no ordinary babe, but born of dark blood, her veins thrumming with infernal sorcery, her soul tethered to realms where mortals dare not gaze. She will walk as a girl among men, yet the shadow will know her as kin. Her laughter will echo like a charm sweet and beguiling, but behind her eyes smolder a fire not lit by this world. As she grows, so too shall her power, until the veil between planes wears thin, and the beast of her blood press against the door. Should she come of age unchecked, she will call to her kin not in prayer, but in triumph. And they will answer, oh yes, they will come, on wings of flame and ruin, to walk once more in the daylight. Woe then to the realm of men, for suffering shall not descend like rain, but rise like flood, drowning all. Thus is it woven, thus shall it be, unless a blade finds her heart before the hourglass runs dry.
We're going live.
There we go.
Making it happen.
We're going. We're back.
Oh,
It's been a little while. We're without a Maeve tonight, but the rest of us are here, and we're gonna play some Castles and Crusades. I'll let Tim talk a little bit about 988, and then we're just gonna jump right into it. Sound good?
All right, Dro, let me know if you can hear us okay, as you're on the other side of you too. Dro Drag, good to see you guys as always. Man, we've had some amazing donations already for 988. 988 is our charity that we're running here for suicide awareness and mental health awareness. If you're going to do something like this and have people watching you for 2 to 3 hours, you might as well have a bucket to go to a good cause while people are hanging out. So there's our bucket. It's for 988. It's like hitting 911 when you feel like you might want to hurt yourself, or you know someone else is going to hurt yourself. Or what I recommend is using it as a preventative measure. If you're not feeling great and you don't know who to reach out for, 988 will get you the specialized care that you're looking for, no matter what kind of thing that you have going on in your life, whether it's a domestic thing, whether it's a love thing, whether it's a whatever, they've got somebody with some answers. That being said, if you don't have the squanch to drop money in the bucket, while you're stuck in traffic this week, hating life or whatever, reach out to a friend and say, how you doing? Buddy check, something like that. And let them just unload their miserable job upon you, and you'll save a life, man. Some people just want to vent to someone else other than their spouse or dog or the priest or whoever. So, Nemaste. I'm Vagard. I'm a paladin, and I'm in search for my bestie.
Kate, you want to tell us who you're playing?
Sure. I'm Kate, and I'm playing Lirithriel. She is a moon elf.
Excellent. And sort of a cleric, but not a cleric.
Oh, you said elf.
Yeah.
What did you think I said?
Thing.
Okay. Kurt?
I'll text you.
Oh, no.
Right, I believe he thinks you said that you're a moon MILF.
Okay. Yep, that's exactly what you said. I was like, what? That's wild.
And I'd be playing Gallo, your resident dwarven rogue. Where's my Maeve?
Yeah, I
Find
know,
the big
lost
one.
without her. Lost without her. And
We have to deal.
and back literally from the other side of the world, Mox. Who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Mox. I do not have an Australian accent yet, but I play Silas, who currently doesn't have an eye and probably bleeding out somewhere,
Yes.
thinking
So
about his best friend.
it's been a little while. So when we were last here, Silas had been taken by the Order of the Pale Blade. His mentor, Astis, currently recovers within the bastion of the city. an old man, health failing, and got a little bumped around. Inquisitor Reese was confronted on the Street of 100 Gods, sort of a religious section of the city of Kingsgate, and the party defeated the order that was the order of the Pale Blade that was gathered there in an ancient shrine to Istis. Gallo struck a mortal blow against Reese, a critical backstab that has left her, although she received, I think you guys did heal or bandage her a little bit. I will say that she is still in horrible shape, and her wounds from Gallo would require more healing than our party is currently able to provide her. She needs like a cure serious wounds as opposed to just a cure light. However, Reese agrees to take you to Silas with one condition: that she is allowed to speak with him first and alone. And you guys were not really necessarily going to give her that, but that's what the Inquisitor had requested all the same. We'll see what happens tonight, okay? So now we're gonna join the party in the streets of Kingsgate. Let me bring up my notes here. It's note time. So Kingsgate sleeps. It's very early in the morning. You find yourselves in the West Side Ward, and the streets here are quiet and well kept, orderly rows of stone homes and shuttered shops where merchants and artisans carve out their modest prosperity, far from the chaos of sort of like the busier areas of the city. Lanterns burn low along the cobbled roads as night, as I said, we're coming up on early morning. Soon we'll see a bit of light in the sky. It's not there quite yet, though. The soft lantern light is pale and steady, casting very long shadows that stretch between the doorways and the fences of the houses that you move between. Your footsteps break the silence, and you move quickly through the narrow streets, the weight of the wounded Inquisitor heavy between you. Her breath is shallow and strained, but her hand still grips the sleeve of whoever is helping her with desperate purpose. It is unlikely she could walk on her own. She was an enemy only moments ago, and now she has turned into sort of a guide as she murmurs directions through kind of clenched teeth, coughing up blood now and then, urging you onward. Left at the fountain, past the lawyer's office, then that row of homes. There, the narrow lane. And you make your way through these instructions one by one, and the city feels kind of like it's holding its breath as you quickly maneuver through it. At the end, the narrow lane opens to a darkened 2-story home. It's kind of unmarked and unremarkable. It blends in with all the other homes here. It's made of wood. It's 2 stories. There are lights flickering inside. This must be the safe house of the Inquisition that she's bringing you to, and she points towards the door. There. Your Silas. There, she says.
Is he guarded?
I left him inside. There are some Pale Blade. As long as I'm with you, you need not fear anything.
Great. So we're supposed to trust you to take you into what amounts to a stronghold of your own people and think that you're not going to go sick them?
She tries to come back at you really quick, but her body shakes with a cough, and blood splatters out onto the cobblestone pavement, and she says, "My time is short. I need to speak with him. When I left him, he wasn't able to speak. Maybe now."
Is there a sign that makes this place look like it belongs to the Inquisitors? Does this have symbols like this is a holy barracks, or does this look like 1057 Johnson Avenue and potentially someone's home that we're being led to?
1057 Johnson Avenue very much looks like a home, someone's house.
I will rap 3 times on the door.
Okay.
And look back at. I'll hand Reese off to.
Since Maeve isn't here, why don't we say Maeve is sort of holding up Reese?
Holding Reese, yeah.
Is that fair?
I'll kind of
Is
look at
everyone
one.
Okay with that?
Yep,
Yeah.
I'll put my shoulder against the wall and nod for Gallo to kind of stand right behind me, and we just stack up against the wall.
When you reach the front door, there are a number of herbs and boughs of plants that have been strung about the doorway, wolfsbane and things like this. Herbs and plants that are known to keep back supernatural creatures of different sorts. Whoever lives here is obviously superstitious. You rap on the door, the door opens, and a gruff looking man opens the door to let you in. Let me get a...
Is he wearing acolyte type robes?
No, he is not. He looks like a merchant.
We're looking for our friend. Reese has him stowed here against his will.
Okay.
As I have my hand against the door to make sure this thing doesn't close back.
So as you open the door and this man greets you at the doorway, warmth comes from inside the home. The interior is rich with unfamiliar comforts. Things like very thick rugs cover the floor. Their deep red and black patterns are really intricate. And there are furs over everything of unfamiliar animals. And they're laying over like chairs and benches inside the home. And there's a soft glow of the oil lamps burning within. The air from inside smells faintly of beeswax and honey, and maybe something earthy. Along one wall, you can see a small shrine. There's an icon of a deity painted with gold leaf and deep color that just sort of watches silently over the room. Beneath the shrine, candles burn low. The man stands waiting, looking you over. He's broad, he's thick through the chest and shoulders, and his posture is solid as timber. He's got this big mustache, covering a stern mouth. Though his eyes are really assessing everyone standing at the door. He wears sort of a layered garment of wool, and it looks very finely made. Clearly, this is a merchant or maybe a lower noble. Behind him in a doorway, you can see 2 boys that linger as they watch the door open. The oldest standing tall, trying to mask his worry, but he's clearly concerned. The younger clutches the door frame, his eyes wide and fixed on all of you and the wounded Inquisitor. There is a middle-aged woman that looks like she's likely a maid, and she watches silently from a set of steps at the very back of the house. She has a wash bowl and some towels, and her expression is that of someone with great concern. And as the man's gaze moves across all of you, he sees the Inquisitor, and before you can step into the house or anything, he sort of lurches to try to help her. He's like, "Inquisitor, what have they done to you?" And he reaches out for her with these really thick, broad-fingered hands.
Circumcised.
I think not, Mr. Tall Sausage Fingers.
Oh, so does Gallo get in the way?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he does. He's very much the whole he's got his daggers out and everything. He's like, I think not, Mr. Tall Sausage Fingers.
He stops reaching and steps back, and again the Inquisitor coughs and says, "They're friends of the man being kept upstairs."
Oh,
Let
Oh, okay.
let,
Okay.
let,
Yeah.
let them in. Let them in.
I'm moving full chainmail loud past him, through the woman, straight upstairs. I'm just moving out. Silas!
She refers to him as Yenin. She said as you push in past him and towards the steps and yell for Silas, she looks at the man and says, Yenin, it will be okay. It will be okay. The boys, as Vhagar enters the room, the boys step back further into the bedroom that they're looking on from. Vhagar reaches the steps, and the woman stands her ground with him and says, "He's fine. He's resting. He's just had an herbal that I made for him."
Yeah, she's got to move. I'm gonna try to. I'll use gentle move muscles, but then if there's, you know what I mean, any kind of, then she's gonna go for a ride.
Okay, so go ahead and move Vhagar to the back of the building, and he can move upstairs. What about the rest of us? What are we doing? Maeve is helping the Inquisitor into the home, and what does Leary and Gallo do?
Leary's noticing the children and
they're
the other woman.
They're teenage boys. The boy might be 18, the oldest, and the younger one maybe 14, 15.
Oh shit, they're tall.
What? Where are we? What is this place?
Right, this is what they call a safe house. This is where they like to keep people under quote-unquote protection or away from prying eyes. It looks nondescript on the outside, so that way nobody bothers to look inside.
The large man looks at Leary and says, I am Yenin Vanya, and this is my home. And if the Inquisitor says you mean me and my boys no harm, then you are welcome in it. He has sort of an undertoned accent that is not familiar to the people of Kingsgate. As well, the rugs and the furs and even the idol of the god with the candles burning beneath it. These are not local images. You are guessing he is not from these lands.
Yeah, that was the next thing that I wanted to inspect a little more closely. The idol, and just see if it's familiar to me.
Okay, so you walk over to the idol that hangs on the wall, and how about Gallo? What's Gallo doing?
Right, Gallo's keeping an eye on sausage fingers for the most part. He is very studiously watching him and making sure that there's no funny business. He is also rather curious about the children that are in the home. He's legitimately like, do they look like him?
Very much so. Very much so.
Okay, good. Right. All right.
And the man, like, although the man's stature is like he has a massive frame, a very big man, you can just tell he does not move like someone skilled at fighting. If he is a warrior of any type, he is like, there's nothing to sort of set him apart that way. You've being a rogue, I mean, you've watched many a mark on the streets of Kingsgate. This is not a warrior. This is a merchant, and probably just a sort of a, I use the term common man. He looks down at you. He doesn't smile, but he doesn't frown. Leary, when you reach the idol at the side of the room, it is a man, and you think it's probably just a wooden carving, and he appears to be have flames all over his body, and the whole thing has been covered in a thin layer of gold leaf, but it looks like it looks very old. Like there are no sharp edges anymore. Everything is sort of worn down. Like this has maybe been in Yenen's family for a very long time.
Hmm.
And not only is the idol look to be on fire, even though it's not actually burning, but like there's little carved flames. The candles sort of ring the bottom of the shelf that the idol is sitting on, like the candles and the flames are part of the little shrine that's been created here.
Would this be anything that she would have come across in her studies?
Certainly, you can give me a wisdom check.
Okay. Oh, sheet.
Oh, this music. So
Wisdom. Oh, no, that's an @1. I don't know shit.
Yeah, this is not a god or demigod or any kind of a power that you are familiar with. Vhagar, the woman is easily pushed aside. She does not fight back, although she lets out sort of like a distasteful, as you push by, and you make your way upstairs. There are 3 doors off the landing at the top of the steps.
okay, I'll rebuild the map if anything happens up here. I'll readjust it. But
Absolutely.
I'll shout his name again, and I'll push each door and give a glance as I go down the hallway.
So as you yell his name and you go towards one of the doors, the maid sort of guides you to a different door. She's like, "He's in here. Keep your voice down."
The other door that's closed is being popped open as well.
Okay.
I'm not leaving a door closed behind me and letting a bunch of inquisitors or whatever in there. So the doors are being open for my mates coming up as well, so they can see stuff.
So the 3 rooms upstairs are as follows. There is a small office study area.
Okay.
Nothing,
I have that.
and nothing looks out of place, but nothing looks like the rugs and things like that. You've never seen this sort of work before. Like it feels very foreign and not of these lands. When you open the next room, there is like a master suite, and then when you open the final room, you see Silas lying in a bed. There is a man by a window watching out the back of the building, and there is another man sitting beside the bed, keeping an eye on him. Both of them dressed as the Pale Blade men that you fought before. These aren't men that you fought before. And as you come in, they both stand. And I'm going to say that, the maid motions for them not to take any action. And, you can hear Maeve dragging the Inquisitor up the stairs.
I can hear Maeve dragging the Inquisitor up the stairs. I'm going to look at the 2. Is Silas appear conscious?
Yes.
I'm going to look at the 2 Inquisitors and tell them to get the fuck out.
They don't move.
I'm drawing my sword and I'm going to put it through one of them. Okay. I'm moving to kill them.
As you go to draw your sword, something pulls at your back weakly as the Inquisitor says, "Enough blood has been spilt tonight, Vhagar."
There'll be more blood if you don't leave this room. You can walk outside.
She motions to the 2 men, and they slowly walk out of the room. And Maeve stands in the doorway with the Inquisitor. We
got a big donation from Chris as well. Thanks, Mooga.
Oh, did we get a donation? So that's rerolls, I think. I think some people still have rerolls from last game because we had some mega donations.
We do.
So
I'm pretty sure Kate still has her reroll from last game.
Pretty sure I do.
Yeah. I do not because I roll like ass.
So we're gonna give everyone another donation here.
Thanks. Mooga.
if my notes are correct, that brings Gallo to 2 rerolls, Leary to 3 rerolls, and
Hey!
it would bring Vagard to 1 and Silas to 1. If you're wrong, if you've got better note keeping than me, please, by all means.
Oh, I'll take one.
No, that's
And there's another one
it's
from
great.
Bash.
Oh,
Damn it, Bash.
Well done, everyone.
3 rerolls,
We
baby.
love the donations.
We're gonna be super good at all the stuff.
So Leary's
For the rest of the point.
Every
Leary's
rolls.
at 4, Gallo's at 3, and
Heck yeah.
Vagard and Silas are both at 2.
I just want to say above the table, I'm not trying to saturate this arc, but I do want to press a little bit more to get to Silas. I want to impress upon the party above and below table that like Vagard's prime directive should probably start coming out to a lot of you guys right now. And like his kind of change towards like needing to get to his friend. But he's gonna get down and like, you know, as a paladin, make an assessment across his chest, just kind of feel for warmth and things like that to see if he needs a heal, and get like extraordinarily close to him to see, and just kind of put his hand on his face to see if it reacts.
So okay, so this is what since Silas is just returning to the game for us, Silas, you should be at half your mana. You should be at 2 hit points.
Oof.
You do not have your eye. The eye of Istis is not in your head. You remember using the eye, having to channel your own power through it because something was sort of blocking it or preventing it to be used in the way that you wanted it to be used. You expended everything you had to get it to work, only for the pale blade to then show up. You did see a vision, and we'll get to what you saw, but for now, just know that you are exhausted, that the pale blade captured you and brought you here. You faintly remember telling the Inquisitor that Vagard would be coming for you. And when you told her that, she basically told you that she needed to speak with you, but she would go and try and delay Vagard and friends. And she left. The maid here has taken very good care of you. She makes a good herbal tea. You're not sure what's in it, but it has given you some of your mana back, you think. Like, it's rejuvenating you. And, you know, she wiped your head down with a cloth, and the 2 men in the room have not done anything to harm you. One is clearly watching the back alley behind the house out the window that is in your bedroom. He's not there anymore though now. And the other one just sat beside you. Now the Inquisitor returns. The Inquisitor is in horrible shape. She has, you know, blood-stained teeth, a trickle of dried blood down her chin, and Maeve is holding her up. And, you know, Vagard has already described how he comes crashing into the room. So I'll shut up now. You guys do what you will.
Hand, face, action.
I think he just kind of slowly, his one eye kind of stirs awake. He doesn't have his eye patch on, so it's just kind of like you could just see like the crusted blood, like remnants of it across like the empty socket of it. It's been patted down. You can tell that it's been taken care of. The maid did do a good job taking care of it, and I think he just kind of wakes up. You could just tell, like, you saw him cast the Identify spell before, trying to figure out stuff and how it drained him. It's like he did it to, like, its most extreme circumstance now. Like, just hollow out cheeks and hollowed out eyes. And his hair almost not going white, but it's almost like tints of white, like against whenever, like, sunlight would come in or something like that. So I think he kind of just moved up to the edge of the bed, a slight cough. Just heavy breathing, just very exhausted and just still works, huh?
I think I'm gonna flow 6 hit points of lay on hands through my hand on his face and put my forehead against his and just,
Okay.
where's your patch? We have your eye.
I think it's in my pouch.
I'm gonna reach down to his pouch so he can cover up his eye because I know he's a tad bit vain when it comes to things. So I'm just gonna reach in there and grab him.
I think he just puts it across the empty socket immediately, just across his face.
Are you in danger?
Where's him? No. Fine, I had to find out more about that other eye, that worm mother. An echoing, a feeling to get to know more. And where is everyone? And I think probably glancing past his shoulder, he finally sees Reese there.
I'll stand between them, but I'll let them talk. And I'll yell, "He's here!"
Another round of donations.
Man, oh man. Chad and Dro? Man. Love you guys. What a great cause.
Yeah, thanks everybody. I will add another reroll because you may or may not need them later.
For the scene and because this lasts forever,
Get
I'm gonna run my hand down his face as I do this thing, and on my weapon hand, I'm holding his hand while this shit happens.
You said you dumped 6 HP into me, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I'll stop at the, you know what I mean? Like I want to hang on to him. I'm holding his like forearm and I'm just kind of gripping it as he talks. I want to feel any tension coming out of him or anything when he speaks to Reese. It's more of my detect and stuff like that. And he knows what I'm doing as well.
Reese smiles as you look at her, Silas. She goes, "You didn't tell me about the dwarf."
I didn't need to tell you anything. I saw you coming. So I ripped the fucking eye out of my head. Did you think I wouldn't see you coming? Looks like he got you pretty good, didn't he?
We need to know what you saw, Silas.
What I saw for what? When I dove into the eye more? All you've ever cared about. Don't think I didn't see what you did in Tesnol that night. How you burned villages and took children out of their beds. I don't have to tell you anything.
She's here. She's here in the city. The child from...
The burning.
Yes.
Yes. I remember before we went to the catacombs below.
Like a magnet.
Why didn't you say the truth about...
She's like a magnet. She's drawing other spellcasters towards the city.
Can she drain magic from them yet? Could she take magic from other people's lives?
I don't know.
I know it exists.
I don't know. Did you see her when you looked into the eye?
I think for the first time, he finally probably just closes his eye and probably tries to focus on what he can.
Excellent. Let's go there then. Let's go to what Silas saw. So, give me one moment here. We're gonna...
Everybody stay on as well. We're gonna have a giveaway for Trollord Games while we're doing this. So if you're staying on, we'll do a drawing towards the end of this. Sorry.
That's okay.
Action.
We're back in the library, and Silas looks into his mirror and steadies the eye of Istis, its surface rippling like water as it drinks in time and fate, and the world around him fades. You channel more of your mana into it, pushing further and further. The powers of the eye shouldn't need that, but something is pushing back against you. Silas stands at the edge of a great forest, looking into a dead place. No birds, no wind, only the faint hiss of cooling cinders beneath a gray sky. Blackened trunks stand like gravestones, and the ground is powder and ash. It's deep enough to swallow footprints. Whatever catastrophe saved the great forest behind you, it ended in this place. As you drift among the ash, shapes begin to take form. Orcs. A war host gathers in a wide circle carved into the wasteland. Their armor is crude, but marked with smears of soot and blood. Among them writhe massive burrowing worms, their pale, segmented bodies pushing up through the ash like living siege engines, churning the dead earth. At the center, Lord Egard Tegrum, the drowned knight, the restless thing that returned to Kingsgate many years ago, is presented to the orcs. An orc shaman approaches, and you immediately feel like she's just wrong. She does not belong here. Her body is gaunt, and it's stretched thin by something that has rooted inside her. Where her left leg should be, there's just a mass of slick black tendrils coiled and knotted together, forming a sort of shifting, moving stump that drags and writhes with each movement that she takes, and they like grip at the ground like fingers as she moves forward. She wears a darkened goat skull mask, cracked and fused with soot, and in her hands she has a balled up chunk of ash from the ground. She raises it, chanting in a low, grinding tongue. Urgath Kazul, Kazul, Kazul! And she raises it, and sort of the orcs cheer out to her. I can't remember. Can you speak Orcish?
No.
Okay. There is a...
if possible, I think he may have tried to dig into his own power to maybe cast comprehension through his
I'm going to say
magical
he's not able
abilities.
To. He's not able to do that then.
Okay,
So-
because he's... Got it.
A woman is brought forward. She fights, she kicks, she twists, but the orcs force her down into the cinders. Her face turns up just enough. Silas knows her. The braided tattoo across her cheeks. This is Lady Greystone of the North Rangers. Tegrum then kneels in the ash beside her. The orcish shaman pours ash over his head and into the gaps of his dead body, and it clings unnaturally as though sort of drawn inward. This strikes you as some sort of a baptism that he's receiving. The shaman lowers her hand, and the chanting changes. It deepens, it slows. It becomes something older than language. You don't know what you're hearing, and it begins to like cause a headache in the back of your head as she says these words, these phrases, these tones. Her leg, made of tendrils, tightens, anchoring her as the black cords slither forward across the ash towards the struggling Lady Greystone. They find her thigh, her midriff, her chest. They begin to pierce her body, not with violence, but with like slow hunger. She screams. Her body convulses as the tendrils drink blood, breath, and something more. Her veins start to darken, crawling with shadows as her skin begins to pale and gray and crack. Her struggles weaken, then falter, and she becomes nothing but a trembling mass in the ash. The shaman seems to drink through the tendrils. And then she gives them. She gives them over to Tegrum. The black cords recoil and lash towards Tegrum, plunging into the gaps of his body that has rotted away. What was taken from her is now forced into him, and life inverted, vitality twisted into some sort of fuel. Tegrum's body reacts immediately. Flesh, if it can even still be called that, begins to swell and knit. The rot in his body begins to recede. The hollow things inside him begin to fill, not with life, but something stronger, something anchored. Something is being fed. Greystone now completely collapses. She is a husk, drained of color, of fluid, of self. Her chest barely moves as you watch each breath become more and more shallow until finally a rasping rattle escapes her lips as she dies. Tegrum rises slowly, deliberately, renewed. The ash around him lifts and sort of creates this sort of faint spiral around him, drawn to him. His armor now looks like it's formed of burnt bark and hardened ash. Whatever Tegrum was before, he's not that anymore. You feel the pull of the eye of Istis tighten in your head. Something is pushing back harder than ever before now, and the shaman pauses. And then very deliberately, she reaches up and lifts the skull mask away, and beneath it, her face is withered, and in her eye, she sort of freezes the entire vision that you're seeing around her. Her right eye is swollen and like bulging, like a little dog. I'm sure you've seen them where their like eyes look like too big for their little bodies. It's like this bulging black orb, and it's wet, and it's too large, and it's also too aware, and it looks not at Tegrum, not at the ritual, not to the orcs or the worms around it. She looks at Silas, and a blackened tear slips from its edge, dripping down her cheek. Her lips curl, splitting into a grin. This is not her own grin. Her head awkwardly ticks to the side, and she growls, voice layered by something else, not her own, something deeper, something older. Velgoroth Nakath. Velgoroth Nakath. I see you, sister. The ash stirs, the worms recoil in fear, the orcs shift uneasily, and the eye widens. I see you watching. This vision shakes Silas's body, wounding him so violently as he thrashes against the wall, against his bed, against the dresser in the room. For a heartbeat, Silas actually thinks he's about to die, like his heart inside his chest is just going to seize. And then he finds himself suspended in a vast, quiet nothing. No wind, no sound. Did you die? Only the panicked huffing of your own breath, as if you'd just run a marathon. And just the lingering echo, Velgor Uthnakath. The ash glade that you were in is no longer here. There is no dust, and you find yourself suspended in a vast, quiet nothing. Then there's warmth. There's a presence behind you as arms sweep up under your armpits and wrap you in an embrace from behind. It's not invasive, it's intimate. Arms soft, sure, and impossibly gentle slip around you. The Maiden of Istis slides her way under your arm in front of you, resting with her hands on your chest, a touch that steadies your trembling before you even realized it was happening at all. Her voice is low and calm. You look too far into endings and forget the threads that still remain. Young, radiant, but not fragile, her form woven with faint golden strands, like living thread catching light. Her eyes hold something vast, not innocent, but possibility. Every path not yet taken. Every what I could become, every what I could amount to. She reaches up, brushing her fingers along your cheek, wiping away something you hadn't noticed. Fear, or perhaps the residue of the vision itself. There's nothing distant about her, though. She is there, close, personal, and knowing. Her hand lingers at the back of your neck, pulling you slightly nearer as her forehead rests against yours, like a lover's comfort. The space beneath you shifts again. Darkness blooms. Not empty this time, but buried. Stone. Old sacred stones rise from beneath you. The foundations of Darkwood Abbey rise around you. Far below its halls, deeper than any crypt or vault, there is something hidden where light does not reach, where light does not reveal things. A vast coiled shadow presses against the world like a wound pressing against skin. It does not move, and yet it breathes. Tendrils of it seep into the cracks in the stone, threading outward and patiently waiting. It is not awake, though. It seems to be asleep. Silas feels it the way one feels a storm just before it breaks. The maiden's hand tightens slightly against you. They seek not merely to raise the dead, Silas, she whispers. The image of the ashen glade flickers for a moment. Tegram, the shaman, the draining of Lady Greystone. They are feeding the mother of rot, Silas. The vision deepens again. The orcs, the worms, the rituals, all of it is converging towards Darkwood Abbey, not Kingsgate. Her voice lowers, and for the first time there is an edge to it, not fear, but urgency. This is what they would give to their goddess. The shadow pulses. It moves. It might not be asleep any longer. Silas can feel its hunger. It's a thing of mutation, corruption, endless reshaping of flesh and will, not death. Transformation without limit, mutation. If it wakes in their hands. She does not finish the thought. Instead, she presses her palm lightly over her heart. A thread of warmth passes into you from it. It just winds its way out and touches you, and you are given clarity and direction, and you feel this inevitability to go here. You must reach it first, Silas, and you must destroy it. The vision begins to unravel around you. The warmth begins to fade, and her voice lingers as you return to the world. Not all threads are meant to be woven, Silas. A final whisper against your ear. You can feel her lips right there. Some must be cut. That ends, and Silas realizes that he's drained, but the eye gives him notice that the pale blade is here at the library. And this is where you go about pulling the eye from its socket and giving it to Astis. You give it to Astis as like the pale blade crashes into the room. The two of you are knocked about, not intentionally so, but just like as too many people in one room, it's inevitable. You get knocked over. The old man, Astis, stumbles out of the room and cracks his head against the wall as you're dragged past him, and you see his body slide down in the hallway, and then you yourself go unconscious. And then you awoke here in the house.
I think I'll open my eye again, glancing at everything, glancing at everyone in the room. What do you want from me? The last thing I saw? I saw the end. That's what I saw. They're trying to bring the Worm Mother back. That's what I saw. Tegrim lives. Or at least he walks among us again. I know you know the name. I don't need to tell you this. I didn't see anything about the child. I know she walks here. I know she's here. And magic will flock to her from all 7 of the hells, as far as I'm concerned. What would you have us do? Kill her? There are bigger things than her right now.
She says, the orc. You saw the orc.
Saw the orcs. Oh. The shaman. You know of her.
We know of her. She says we, meaning the order.
I figured as much.
We know that she's getting closer. While this is going on upstairs, I'm going to just flash down to the base, the main floor. So, Leary and Gallo, you can hear, like, the place is by no means soundproof. So you can hear everything that's been, sort of going on upstairs. The man stands he's placed himself between you guys and his teenagers.
I think that he's like, wait, they're taking a little too long up there. I don't necessarily think this particular individual is going to be much of a threat.
Mm-mm.
Are you, sir? You're going to be much of a threat?
Well, I am no threat. Although, if I could somehow end your quest to save this wizard, I would do it. But I am no warrior, nor swordsman, or cutthroat, so...
Well,
What stake do you have in this?
I come to these lands from far off,
Where exactly?
where certain doom was found. He looks at you and he says, let me find the name of the place. He says that he comes from a land down under. He says,
I was about to say, does he come from a land down under?
He says that
Does
he comes from a place once called...
That's offensive.
Once called
Offensive.
Velnir.
Velnir.
This is familiar to you, Leary. The elves once traded with the men of Velnir, but a very horrible end came to these lands.
So, let me understand something real quick, because we've got things to do, sir. I just want to leave you with this small little parting thing, right? The man upstairs, who, yes, wizarding type, right? Okay, right, has done no harm to you or yours, yet you'd still wish him dead.
I do.
Right. You understand the problem with that just a wee bit, right?
You would believe that the man that lies in the bed upstairs is good, and he uses magic as a tool, I suppose. These are...
No, I don't think that he's good, but I think that he's definitely a victim of circumstances. Much like yourself, I'm sure, have been found from time to time. Or have you always had such an altruistic nature and luck has always been on your side?
I have never had luck on my side.
He looks to his sons. I believe you have.
Do you know of Velnir, Master Dwarf?
I know that some very bad things happened to it a long time ago.
No one in these lands dare speak it aloud.
That may be the case. But you're here now, and the man upstairs is a human. Well, at least as far as we know, anyway. So what are the chances that he was... Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, it really doesn't. What if... hear me out. What if one of your sons turns out to be a wizard or a magic user, born with an innate gift?
The young
Are you
boy,
going to cast him out?
You hear
Are
the
you going
young
to kill
boy.
him?
You hear the young boy under his breath, like, never. And the father
That's
looks
the one
back.
you gotta watch out.
He says, "We have seen enough magic to last us a lifetime, and more. We don't. We know what it does. We know the harms it causes."
And I have also seen firsthand, and he he literally thumbs behind him toward Leary, the great power that magic can do for healing and for good, and to bring light in darkness. So there's two sides to every coin. Just because you've only seen the tails of the coin doesn't mean there's a heads.
These are this light, this that you speak of. It makes its way into cracks and corrupts eventually. This sort of power, the people know. The end result is always the same.
The magic
Right.
is all around you. You can't escape that. It's in nature. It's in the way things grow. It's in things when they die. It's everywhere.
I'm not trying to change your belief structure, sir, but I do believe that you do need to question at least one thing. All right? And that be, how is it okay, whether you're either for the wizard or against it, to light them ablaze and drag them through the markets? How is that in any way a good thing? Is that sending a message?
They've done worse.
No, not they. Not they. A select few. And I'm here to tell you, as a dwarf who lives many of your lifetimes, humans are the scourge upon this place. And you cause more destruction in your short little lives than we do that live longer.
He huffs and sort of waves a hand at you and walks sort of deeper into one of the rooms where there's a table and sits at it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Leary here will leave flowers at your grave after you've long passed.
The oldest boy approaches Leary and says, do you know of the 5? And you have heard rumors of the 5 before, Leary, being an elf, and the 5 had something to do with the fall of Velnir.
I've heard of them.
Our stories say that no one knows where they came from. Some say they were scholars, and others exiles. 5 wizards. They did not conquer Velnir with armies. They said they corrected things. They took the land apart piece by piece. One tore the seasons from their order, winters that lasted forever in the valleys, harvests that rotted overnight. One twisted beasts and men alike, wolves that spoke, children born with the eyes that never closed, things that remembered being human but shouldn't have. One reached into the dead, not raising armies. No, that would have been mercy for our people. He made the dead linger. They just watched, thinking, but trapped. One broke the sky itself, the storms that whispered, they say, lightning that struck the same place again and again and again. And the last, and as he says the last, Yenin at the table sort of puts his head down into his crossed arms. The last one took names. Not people, names. Villages forgot what they were called. He looks at his brother. Mothers forgot their sons, and wives their husband. You think magic is a tool, a craft, something you can hold. He shakes his head. Magic is hunger. They came for nothing. There was nothing to take. They just experimented. And when it was done, they left, not even a glance back. Like a little boy breaking a toy. That's what wizards are. Not scholars, not sages. Your friend is a child with a knife, cutting open the world to see how it screams.
I'm sorry that your people suffered so much. But everybody is capable of harm. Everyone.
It's magnified when you have magic.
If this kid saw the number of wizards I've seen blow themselves up while trying to study, he'd probably think the other way.
It depends on who they are in their heart. And the 5 are clearly not very good people. I see that you worship a god. Which god is this?
This is Chronoble, the fire god. He gives us light in the dark places.
And how do you suppose he does this?
They say he taught us how to use fire, how to make it. And he points to the fireplace. How to use it, and he points to the candles.
I would say that is a kind of magic in itself, is it not?
He looks at you sort of puzzled, and he although I understand the leap you're making, he does not grasp it clearly.
Hmm. Controlling fire.
I think Gallo kind of snickers at that just a little bit. You got it all wrong. It wasn't your god that brought you fire. It was the dwarves when we killed the great worm underneath the ground that dwells within and heats the world. We gave it to you because you were above ground and freezing. Cold. It wasn't no god. It was a dragon.
They all look at one another, really lost for words now. Why don't we jump back upstairs? So Silas has sort of. Well, you tell me what do you tell everything that happened in the vision? What do you give?
I think he does. I think his guard is kind of let down right now. He's also not maybe thinking clearly, but he's also, I think he's exhausted, and he no longer sees the big bad, to loop it back to what we were talking about earlier. He doesn't see Baba Yaga anymore here. He sees a broken woman in front of him. One that's been grasping at straws and coming up empty-handed lately. My assumption is that you fear that the orc shaman will get her hands on the girl. Yes?
I think the girl, as she tries to clear her throat, as there's obviously blood, and I think the girl has surpassed the orc shaman in power. I fear that they would join. These are threads that must be cut.
He's gonna stare at her very long and hard for saying that. Threads that must be cut. Not every thread can be traveled. He says it in like a staring off distance. Some must be cut.
Silas,
I
just want to snap him out of it. I want to
sorry.
pull him up in kind of behind my shield and just walk him straight downstairs. I want to put him.
As you're walking down the stairs, I think he stops at the doorway. I think Maeve is still kind of hanging on to Reese.
Yep.
As you look Reese in the face, like you notice that she one of her eyes does not match. Like her eyes don't match. This is something you've known of Reese. But it's a sort of a stark reminder.
Yeah. Thank God. I think he's going to glance at Reese.
Say the word.
Don't let her die. No.
Don't let her die? Is that what you said?
Don't let her die.
Then I'll grab her by her chest and pump my last 2 lay on hands in, and I'm pushing her backwards into Maeve. Just be like, Maeve, we can leave her here. If you ever touch my friends or abscond them, the wrath of the king will be upon you or any of your bystanders. I will burn this building to the ground. You understand? Do you understand?
She's about to say something to you. You're like right up there in her face. Maeve is holding on to her. Silas is like right on your shoulder. And that moment as you say, do you understand? It sort of fractures a bit as a sharp crack splits the night air. Glass shards on the main floor spray inward in a spray of glittering shards over top of Gallo and Leary and the children. A roaring sphere of flame tears through the building, detonating with a deafening blast. Heat slams into you like a living thing, devouring air, light, and sound in a single violent breath. I would like everyone on the main floor, so this would be Leary and Gallo. I want a dexterity saving throw, please. You can make this saving throw with a +4 bonus, as there is lots of tables, chairs, etc.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Nice!
Can I also try to help the kids?
Yeah, what would you like to do to help the kids? Tell me, how do you do that?
Like I want to try to like put my arms out and like I don't know, slam into the floor with them to try to
I tell
help
you what,
cover
since
them.
you rolled a nat 20 and you want to do that, I am more than willing for you to shield the children, but you will fail the saving throw, whereas they will get your nat 20.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
That's what we're gonna do. Let's see how Gallo does.
Okay, all right. Not as good. All right, we got a 16.
Yes. Still good. Still, is that with the +4 or without the +4?
Oh no, with the +4 it would be a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, that is enough. And is that your prime on Dex?
That is correct.
Okay. As the flames tear through the building and roar up the stairwell towards Vagard and the group, with a ragged gasp, Reese forces herself upright, her body trembling, barely able to stand, blood-stained robes, her breath shallow, but her eyes burn with sudden fierce clarity. Her hand rises as she drives her blade into the floorboards. For a heartbeat, nothing happens. Then a low, resonant hum fills the air. Light erupts from her body, not bright but warm, and not cold, but and not warm but cold. This sort of pale, colorless shimmer that ripples outward. Silas, you know how to counter spells. The Inquisitor seems to be able to channel mana, not for spell casting, but for cancellation, and a sort of orb of glass forms around you, Vagard, and Maeve. It expands outward like a curved barrier. The fire bends away from it. Flames curl and recoil as if striking an unseen wall. Even the oppressive heat seems to dull, push back just enough to breathe. The shield hums louder as it strains. Faint cracks spiderweb through its surface. Light ripples outward from it. The Inquisitor staggers. Her arm shakes violently now as she holds her blade like a cane. Blood runs from her nose now, her lips. Her strength drained, she collapses on the floor. All walls of the building have ignited. Flames race across the furs and the beautiful woven rugs, patterns vanishing beneath hungry tongues of fire. Oil lamps burst, scattering oil across the floor. So, Gallo, you made your saving throw, so you're only going to take half damage.
Great. Well, what's half?
Leary did not make her saving throw, but the children will be saved. So, half would be 14, and Leary takes the full 28.
Right. So I'm down because I didn't order a fucking barbecue, but apparently that's happening.
Okay.
I'm also down.
Gallo goes.
We didn't get any.
We're only level 4.
I mean, we didn't get any rest, did we?
We're level 4.
There was no rest. Was Leary not at full hit points?
She was not. No.
Okay.
Neither was Gallo. Gallo was most certainly not.
How far into the negatives did we end up?
I am at -2.
What was mine? 28.
Yes.
I'm at -6 then.
Okay. So flames rip through the main level. The Inquisitor falls to the ground, and Vagard and Silas, what are you going to do?
peeking downstairs. Yeah, like what is?
So you
Yeah, what does upstairs look? So we have flames wrapped around us, right?
That's
Inside
right.
of this bubble
Flames-
sphere.
No,
Everything's on fire.
That bubble
Okay.
is gone. The bubble essentially deflected the burst of the fireball, but the entire house is on fire. You can hear floorboards creaking, like they could give way as the flames eat away at them. And you don't hear anything from downstairs at first. Then you hear the teenage boys. They're like, "Papa? Papa?"
Vhagar, like I'm gonna yell at him like through the fire right now. Like we're right next to each other, but I feel like everything's being encompassed. Vhagar, we have to get everyone out of this building now. Everyone, tell the boys to tell them to
As
get
soon as I'll give you a
everyone
nudge
out.
to go, I'll give you a nudge to go, and I'm throwing Reese over my shoulders. I don't know what's going on downstairs, but I'll pick her up and chuck her over my shoulder and head down.
So the two of you get downstairs.
I'm guessing her.
You can see.
I'm guessing her 2 guards are dead. Her 2 guards just died.
Yeah, you're not sure where they are.
Yeah. Okay.
They left the room when Vhagar sort of gave them the boot. You
that's
get
right.
downstairs and you can see the entire first floor is kind of engulfed in flame. Gallo lying on the ground. It looks like he got to cover. It just wasn't enough. Leary looks in very bad shape. Her beautiful elven hair burnt and singed. The 2 boys kneel beside her, like they're trying to be supportive of her, like they rolled her over, and they're yelling for their father. You think you can see the remains of their father in the back corner of the room.
I'm next to Vhagar at this point. I think I will run over to the boys, weakened as I am, but Vhagar, do you have a bandage? Do you have anything? Leary is literally knocking on death's door here.
Yeah, we'll bandage her outside, and I'm just gonna try to chuck Reese outside and head right back in for Leary and Gallo. I'm just chucking people outside.
I'll grab Leary to the best of my ability, and then I will try and drag
Drag
her.
her out.
As you make your way towards the front door with the body of the Inquisitor. The house is beginning to fall. Beams splitting under the heat, choking smoke filling the air. Then something else comes with the fire. A deep, wet thud echoes from within the inferno, followed by a splintering crash as a wall collapses. And through the smoke and flame, a shape forces its way towards Vhagar. At first, it's only a silhouette. It's massive and it's hunched. Then it steps forward. The creature is enormous, easily 8 feet tall. Its bloated, hulking frame glistens in the firelight. Its form is grotesquely toad-like, but stretched into something horribly humanoid. Thick, corded limbs end in clawed hands. Its posture shifts as if lumbering upright from a brief animalistic crawl. It speaks in a language you have never heard. A line of jagged spines runs down its back. Its mouth splits wide, far too wide, revealing rows of blunted, crushing teeth. Then the smell hits you. It's overwhelming. A suffocating wave of rot and filth, like open decay, left to fester. The fire bends around it, unafraid, unharmed. Its sunken eyes now fix upon Vhagar through the smoke. And let's have Vhagar roll initiative.
Is it D10, eh?
For the group. Yeah.
D10? Okay.
It's a goddamn salamander.
That's a goddamn Damon.
9.
9? I gotta roll my dice. Hold on.
Are you cool with where I put the monster?
Yeah,
Where do you want him?
That looks great. That looks great.
Okay.
Yeah, only a 4. So what would Vhagar like to do?
All right. I'm there with Reese. Reese looks unconscious.
No, she's not unconscious, but she's like...
I'm gonna take her and put like you fix her, and I'm throwing like her towards Leary, like, and then I'm heading over with my shield in front of this creature and prepare to like, if we're exfilling this thing, I'm at least creating a wall for Silas and Reese to help these things.
Okay.
And where is?
So you're going to stand.
Where is Gallo? I'm looking for Gallo.
I do have a handout here of the creature that's come through the wall. So we'll bring that up here on roll 20, and I can quickly flash across here for our viewers at home. Just a big, angry toad-like creature. So you're telling Reese to do something about Leary?
Yeah.
And you step up to essentially block the approach of this creature, correct?
Yeah, I mean, that's the best heal I can possibly do right now is create a pathway for them to leave. So I'm just stepping forward to create an avenue behind me for as long as I can, I guess.
Okay. How about Silas? What does Silas do?
Oh man. I think he's got Leary in front of him at this point. He doesn't have a choice. He knows she's not doing well, obviously. She just looks bloodied and battered.
Well,
I think he's
I
going
will
to try
tell you
and...
that the Inquisitor is pulling out what appears to be a potion for Larry.
Okay.
If she's pulling it out, I'm going to glance at her. I'll be like, Reese. I'll just stick my hand out for the potion. If we can get her up, we can get everyone out of here and to safety.
Okay.
You know that. I'll grab the potion from her and I'll just, as best as I can, pour it down Leary's throat.
All right. All right. So, Leary.
Fuck my life!
Leary would be healed for 16 hit points.
Does that go from 0 or from -6?
It would go from... I'm going to let it go from 0 because technically the first heal you get brings you to 0. But I'm going to say that the potion works its magic and you can take your 16. Pardon me, your 14. 14.
She's gonna be like, oh, I thought I was gone.
We thought you were.
And I think this is the first. I think this is the first time you've seen like Silas in a while, and he's just like not looking. He already looks like he's dying already, and he's like, "We have to get everyone out of here. Everything's on fire. This is not fine." To be clear,
it is your turn, but you just woke up, so you're not going to get that opportunity quite yet. Okay, so I think that's everybody. So the creature's going to go. Vhagar.
Yep.
It comes forward.
Oof, this is a lot. One second. Okay. It's coming forward.
I will assume a 24 hits you.
Yeah.
Followed by another 24 as its claws rake at you. However, paladin, you have the ability of divine aura, and you cannot be touched by evil creatures.
That's correct. No.
This summoned in toad thing, its claws glance harmlessly off the barrier that surrounds you.
Hell yeah.
I'm invincible. I'm just kidding.
And it
No.
It looks at you very, very displeased. Before we roll our next initiative, I feel this is a great place to take a break.
Oh, we need Gallo back. Do we get? Is Reese healing Gallo? That's what I want to know.
I think she had one potion, unfortunately.
Are we still inside? Just
You're still inside. We will find
Because-
out what happens to Gallo in this next round as soon as we come back. We're gonna take a quick break. Yeah.
We'll
be right back.
Everybody, come back. We have giveaways.
hell yeah.
We'll
Come back,
start the
everybody.
giveaway when we come back.
So much.
In the shadowed glade where the twilight falls, lurks a creature haunting, whispers in the calls. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, her dark hymn echoes an ancient song unsung. With tentacles writhing they reach for the sky, eyes like lanterns watching as they pry from the depths of the forest where the lost reside. A fertility goddess, but her dark side hides. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black goat calls as the shadows cry. With the whispering promise of life and despair, she beckons the weary, luring them near. In her embrace lies a tame so profound, mutations unfurl as the lost souls surround. Skin like the bark of the oldest tree, cursed and corrupted but wild and free. Her children are born from the depths of the night, creatures of lust with a malevolent bite. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black goat calls as the shadows cry. In the woods where the fog wraps the air, the scent of decay lingers heavy like a stare. Echoes of laughter that twist into screams, a midnight affair where nothing's as it seems. The stories they tell of the price you must pay to dance with the shadows as the night turns to day. She weaves her magic with tendrils of dread, mother to the lost, to the forsaken and fed, with power to flourish but at such a cost. In her grasp is the whimsy, and in hope you are lost. Her bounty is bountiful yet filled with decay, a gift from the forest where light fades away. The black goat laughs as she stirs in the night, for all who dare glimpse are lost to her side. Oh, the night is alive with a chilling sound. Too many mouths mutter as curses abound. From the roots of the trees to the stars so high, the black goat calls as the shadows cry. So heed the warnings whispered by frights, for the black goat of the woods reigns through the nights. Embrace the dark if you dare to go far, but know in your heart you may not leave a scar. Her wilderness beckons with both spell and delight, for the black goat watches till the fall of the light.
And we're back. The house is very red now. The fire is burning. There are flames all around. A massive demon-like toad thing is in the house with you. Who would like to roll initiative for the party this turn?
I can do it.
Sure. Larry?
Well, I just woke up. Are you sure?
No, I think you should totally roll it.
And it's
You got this.
We're still on the holding screen.
D10.
Oh, are we?
Well, damn it. D10.
Oh, there we go.
No.
I think it's just delayed.
Oh, there's just a big delay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then is that dexterity that I add to it? Is
Yes.
that-
Yes, you can add your dex bonus to it.
Sick. 13.
Oh, wow. I only have a 6.
Very dexterous.
I only have a 6, so that is well past mine. So, okay.
Sick.
What is the plan of everyone this turn? Who would like to go first? Feel free just to yell it out there.
Not die.
What's Silas's health looking like? Is he still hurting real bad?
I'm
Oh, wait
fine.
a
Get
minute.
Gallo up.
Gallo's fucking down.
Get Gallo.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
fine.
what I said. What are you doing this turn? Not dying. Somebody
Yeah,
make me
if I
not
can-
dead.
I need to go get him. So
Somebody
I'm gonna.
make me not dead.
Yeah. So Leary's going to. So how? Like, if I heal him, does he get the
Yes,
heal,
yes.
or is it just gonna bring?
No,
Okay.
we're going to give him the heal.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast heal light wounds on
Yes.
him.
Also,
I think
remember,
that's-
the party has
all I
lots of
forgot right
rerolls
now.
from donations that were given earlier.
Yeah.
So if you need to
I should
reroll a
probably-
dice,
I'm gonna get him his best
Leary has
Best
5 rerolls.
possible. Yeah. Well, that's a pretty good one. It's a 7, so I think I'm gonna. That's 7 out of 8, so I'm gonna keep that.
So, okay.
So 7 hit points back to you.
That's like getting another reroll. That was a good roll.
And I want to yell at the boys to like get out if they have not already ran out.
So you yell at the 2 teenage boys to get out?
Yeah.
Is it like something from a horror film? Like, get out!
Hey, just urgency, I guess.
Or
Whatever works.
Okay.
House on fire behind her, and it's just like this beautiful like angel just going, "Hi, can you please get out, please, if you
Yeah.
don't mind?"
Move along.
Please step aside.
Move along. Okay,
The
so
exit is this
so
way.
you yell at the boys to get out.
And yeah, I mean, if I can find your father, if I can help him, I will. But you two need to get out.
Give me a charisma check on that.
Yes, sir. That is my charisma. Pretty charismatic also. That's a 16.
So the boys make a run for the front door then. For sure. How about Gallo just got woken up with the heal. How about
Welcome back, homie.
How about Silas and Vagard? What are we doing?
Silas sees Gallo get up, or at least he starts waking up. Leary's up. Vagard is in front. I watched like the things just get kind of blocked off him, but realizing the house is on fire. I think, how close are we to the door? Like, is it within a distance?
I think you can get out the door if you just focus on getting out the door this turn.
I think I'm going to get immediately as far as I can without leaving line of, without taking any opportunity attacks here or anything like that.
Yeah, you're
Close to the door. I wanna
no threat of
keep the
taking
creature.
opportunity attack.
Great. I'm
Vagard-
going to keep the creature in
Vagard's-
my line of sight. And
Okay. If you'd like, you can go outside and you would still be able to see it through like shattered windows and broken walls.
yeah, I think I will take one step outside. I'll just,
Okay.
I want one foot in. I don't know what's outside. I don't want to go completely outside. I don't want to stay completely inside.
Okay, so Silas
Nowhere is safe right now.
does step outside though. The 2 boys clamber out with you, Silas. Can you make me a wisdom check as you get outside?
Me? Sure. Been a while.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Beat you to it.
Dude, it's a call and response at this point. Like, it's just like...
And Vagard, what are you going to do this turn?
Vagard's gonna
That's
set up
a,
the cameras.
That's a natural 1. I am going to burn one of my rerolls for that, if that's
that.
okay.
I like that. Silas has 3 rerolls, so that'll bring you down to 2. Again, thanks everybody for the donations to 988.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. That's
That's going to be
really
just a flat 10. Then.
Flat 10. Okay, yeah. You get outside. There is smoke already all over the streets. A number of people are like sticking their heads out of houses, and you can hear people yelling, get water from the well, go to the fountain. And people are, taking action against the burning house, not realizing that the horror within it. Vagard, you're standing your ground. Are you going to attack at all?
Absolutely.
Go ahead and give me an attack.
Just want 1 second.
Yeah.
Fuck it up, Vagard. Fuck it up.
Yeah.
Fuck it up, Seabass.
It's
Make
been
it
a
happen.
minute, so I gotta find the right. Okay, so
Seabass.
+5. All right.
I haven't heard that forever.
19.
Okay.
19. 1-9er. 1-9 to hit.
Um,
Am I still here?
Your blade glances off its hide at 19.
Gah, reroll. Natural 20.
Nicely done.
Thank you for the rerolls.
Nicely done. How much? A nat 20. So we're gonna roll damage and then double it.
Okay.
So a
Might be
D8.
rerolling this.
D8 plus 1 for the sword plus whatever your strength is.
Gonna do a reroll.
Does it get
7.
anything because it's evil? And he's good?
No.
And he's holy?
No.
Damn it.
7.
20.
20 in total.
20. Yeah, so I roll a 7 on the die, so
Yeah.
+3. So 20 damage.
And it's a magical blade, right?
Oh wait.
So your blade pierces this thing's sort of scaled, tough hide, and it plunges right into it.
Things like Grendel.
Go back to hell. Get away from my friends. And I look back, and I'm taking a look to see. I don't see Silas, so that's a bonus for me. But I see the other two.
So-
Are we standing? Okay, you're like right there.
Yeah,
I wave.
Leary's beside Gallo and healed Gallo this turn. Gallo's just waking up this turn. Silas made a run out the door. So the creature is now impaled on your blade, Vagard. I would like you to give me a strength check, as it can't harm you in that it can't touch you, but it still can sort of, as a battering ram, try to knock you aside.
Okay. I appreciate the strength because I'm pretty sure that is one. Yep, that is my.
Prime?
That's my primary. So that's a 17.
A 17.
Primary. Yeah.
17 primary is not enough. As it hits
Just got some.
As it hits you, you fly across the room. Your blade remains impaled in it. It's still right through it. Vagard's sword is still right through the creature. And he gets knocked back. It then walks right towards Leary and Gallo.
Okay.
And reaches for Gallo, not specifically for the dwarf himself, but is reaching for the box that contains the eye.
No.
Yeah, he's got the eye in a box around his neck.
Now we're gonna now
fucker.
we're gonna roll initiative. Who would like to roll initiative for this turn?
I would.
There you go, Gallo. Let's roll initiative.
Come on.
What am I
Come
rolling
on, Gallo.
for?
You need to beat an 8. You're gonna roll a D10 and add your dexterity bonus.
Oh, I need to beat an 8? Hey, do 10s explode by chance?
They don't explode, but they beat an 8.
I'm just saying, because that would make it like a, like 14. So
Excellent.
not only do I go first so fast that the toad becomes the wet sprocket.
Nice, nice. Nice reference, by the way. Nice reference, by the way. Not lost on
That's
me.
for us with the gray hair.
Yes, yes. We old wizards. Yeah, so this thing is reaching for the box that the eye is in. What would you like to do, Gallo?
Do I see Silas?
You saw him run out the front door with the boys.
Right, but is he in my vision?
Yeah, I think he is, because I think on the map he's like straight down the hallway that you and Leary are sort of beside.
Okay. Silas!
Yellow.
I got a present for you! And I think he pulls out this like small little cloth, rips the little box that's around his neck in it, and then tries to do his best to just chuck it down towards him.
Okay. I love that. Can you give me let's do a ranged attack, like you were throwing a dagger or something.
I mean, even at a ranged attack, okay, so that's going to be a boom. That'll be a 19.
Yeah, so Silas, tell me how you catch this little box that's thrown to you. Like
I look at it.
Like a Brett Favre touchdown pass on a rope.
I'd be like, he's never been that
athletic. Oh, sorry.
I think...
Wrong team.
Wow, you went Packers. Okay, yeah. He probably just looks at it, and for the first time in his life, he's probably never been more athletic. Catches it.
Hold up.
Out of midair.
When you open the cloth, there is not only the small box, but beneath it is a Silas cookie that he stole from your room.
He actually said
with Maeve.
A pants cookie.
I remember you.
I want you to know one of the
pants cookie.
As I was, this is just great. One of the big notes that I took down, specifically, Gallo ate some of my pastries from one of the last episodes. I'll just look at it and be like,
he did.
one of my pastries.
He did.
I've never loved that dwarf more than I have right now. I'll grab the eye.
He's
take a bite.
that your power comes from the pastries.
100%.
So convinced that your power comes from the pastries.
100%.
Nomming down.
Literally
Oh my
mana
God.
cookies.
Takes a
Literally
bait.
mana cookies.
Takes a bite out of it, and then he sees the eye, and he's like, fine. Let the threads be cut. And to the best of his, I don't know if it's going to work, but he's just pumping a little bit of mana into it and just puts his eye, not like shoves it in there, but just kind of pours magic a bit into it and puts it against
this
him.
turn, you're going to work that eye into its socket?
I mean...
I would ask for a dex check.
Okay.
And this will be your turn.
I can do a dex
you don't have
check.
to spend mana, but I do want a dex check, and the boys are absolutely revolted outside the house as they watch you do that.
That's a 10.
Please tell me a little bit of white stuff just dribbles down his face or
Oh, I-
something,
No.
So, in the time that the eye has been out of your head, Silas, it has grown slightly. And as you force it into the socket, it's not quite getting in there. It's painful to push it in, and it has not seated itself properly.
First time, huh?
I will remind you that the first time it went... Oh, God. The first time it went in... It took all night. You had to essentially sleep with the eye, and then when you woke in the morning...
Okay. I wasn't sure if I could expedite the process or something like that, but yeah.
You need more loot.
Yeah, if I can't... yeah.
Spit on it.
But I have the eye now. That's above anything else. Yeah. No.
Okay. We are quickly degenerating here. Leary or Vagard, who would like to go next? Gallo has pitched out his eye, and Silas has gone.
I've got a question.
Okay. I'll try to give an answer.
So consecrate, does that only work with undead, or would it also work with demons?
Ooh, consecrate the spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me check quick.
Because it says undead, but it's also, I don't know. So
Consecrate. I really like this idea, though. if I'm being honest. The creature's consecrate becomes a fortress against the undead. Any undead that pass into it. Yeah, you know what? I think there are higher level spells that essentially entrap extraplanar creatures. This one seems to be specifically for undead. So
Gotcha.
yeah, I would say that does not work. If you decide to cast it, that won't work in this particular case.
Let's see. So I see the column Grindel for now.
Yes.
I see him like moving toward Gallo, and I see Gallo throw the eye.
And it's towering over Gallo, yes.
Does its attention change at all?
Oh yes,
with the shift of
as that eye flies across the room, it like tracks it exactly to where it goes to Silas.
Okay. Well, shit. So Silas is outside. This thing's probably gonna try to move. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Silas.
Oh, very good. Now, that might be a touch spell, but I know that you have a magic item that lets you cast touch spells at a range of 30 feet. So let me just double check that. It is range touch, so you can reach him with that. Absolutely. So, just so you know, Silas, the spell creates a ward around you. No creature can attack you while you're under this protection. The spell does not protect the person against area of effects, though, and if the warded creature attacks, that's you, the spell ends. Casting the spell requires the caster combat action for the round, and the duration is 1 round per level, so in this case we're dealing with 4 rounds. The creature can make a charisma save to ignore the spell.
Do it.
Demon.
Do it.
Which brings us to Vhagar. Vhagar, what are you going to do?
I would like to run charge towards my weapon to jam it into the boogie beast.
Yeah, it's in the boogie beast, so you're gonna run and push it further.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, give me
trying to retrieve it.
Give me an attack roll.
I know that'll miss, so I'll use my last reroll.
Absolutely.
That would be a 1. So I slip into its goo.
Ew.
This is where it gets weird.
Did you roll in that one?
Yep.
So I'm gonna say
twice.
You run to reach for the sword, and before you get there, its massive arm reaches out and he grabs you by the throat and begins to lift you up off the ground.
Cool. Cinematic.
I'm going to. Can we say, since Maeve is not here, can we say that Maeve lifts Gallo and carries him out of the building?
Well, I mean, I'm alive.
Or would you like to stay in the building?
Well, no, I don't want to stay in the building, but, like, Maeve's not here for you to set such a romantic scene for Gallo. Like, that's not really right, you know?
Just carrying her dwarf out of the building? Like...
Exactly, right? Like it's every dwarf's dream, you know? Like, oh, she's just carrying me out.
He's
like,
got 7 hit points. He's fine.
Cue Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. Okay.
Exactly.
She can carry me out if she wants.
Yeah, do you want her to carry you out of danger?
Sure. 'Cause
okay.
I can cast at a range, so.
Okay. So Maeve quickly grabs you and makes a run for the door.
Hi, hero.
The Inquisitor is going to stand up, coughing, hardly any hit points left, and will take a swing at the thing's arm holding Vhagar.
Oh no, she's still in there.
Nar.
I thought she was out.
Unfortunately, her blade does not... There's just no strength left in her. She swings her blade and it glances off the creature's hide, unaffected. I think that's everybody's had their turn this turn. Can we have someone for the team roll initiative? Oh, you know what? No, the toad has not gone.
Damn it.
The toad has not
Salamander.
gone. It's going to use Vagard like a club and strike the dwarf.
Oof.
Oh,
Ooh, that's definitely a hit. 27.
I'm sorry, it doesn't answer.
So Vagard becomes
I'm looking at my character sheet. It doesn't have.
No, there's something on there that says not this time. Not this time. You both.
It says no. You cannot hit a dude with another dude. Very specifically, right here. That's what it says.
I love that. I love that. You both take 4 damage.
What hurts me? Just,
We take how many?
4 damage.
I just want to be like, whoa! Sorry, brother. I'm trying to get my sword.
When did
why
you
am I
get that
speaking
French
with you?
accent?
The sword is still right through this this big toad fiend, and you are now used as a club, and the two of you are on a heap on the floor together. And
Oh, he let me go. The monster let me go?
oh yeah, he he just swings you about and drops you on your friend. You each take 4. Leary, you and Maeve are almost out the door when, as fast as sort of like lightning, a long fleshy tongue shoots out of the creature, adhering like Maeve right between the shoulder blades. I'm gonna make a quick strength check for Maeve. Oh wow! She's got you in one arm, the tongue adhered to the back of her plate, and she grabs like the door frame or something. Silas, she's looking at you, and her nails are digging into the wood as she's trying not to be pulled back towards the creature. But she made her strength check, an amazing roll. 19 plus her bonuses here, so she is not pulled back in.
she is a monster.
Who would like to roll initiative for the party?
Fuck it.
Go, Gadget Dwarf!
That's fucking 11.
Well, that is better than me. So, what would... Let's start outside the building this time. Silas, what would you like to do? The eye is not going in.
What are we rolling for initiative?
Fine.
You should be rolling a D10.
But they're adding their
plus your
dex modifier.
You add your dex mod.
You do add your dex mod. Because you guys are heroes.
You and I don't have to worry about that. We don't have dex.
I got a lot.
So obviously it's not going in. I'll just deal with it later. I'll put it away into a pouch. Is it interested in me? Is it the creature coming towards the eye whatsoever? Or is it just trying to take everyone out?
It's currently not coming towards you. It shot its tongue out to grab the retreating Maeve, and it has there's a long sticky tongue between Maeve and the creature, and you can see that Gallo and Vagard are laying on the ground beside the creature, and there is a sword right through the middle of the darn thing.
Got it. Then I have Sanctuary casted on me as well. That one specifically,
right.
If I do anything right,
if you
I do
attack,
any damage, I lose it. Yeah. Cool.
Just do it. Just do it. It's okay.
If I attack, you said, how close is Leary to me then? Maeve is in front of me. Leary is
Maeve
also
and Leary
close.
are trying to get out the door together.
She could probably chuck me, honestly.
I will reach out then, and I will think I can do this, but I think I can cast Protection from Disposition. I will... Man, do I do it? Is the tongue still attached to Maeve?
Yes.
shit. I will do it for Leary then, because I think we still need Leary up. I'll just reach out my hand, touch her, cast protection from disposition, and I will choose evil.
Okay.
Watching what it did against Vagard, I will just make the assumption only one disposition can be chosen. It grants a +2 to AC, saving throws, and attribute checks against the chosen disposition.
Yes.
The spell also shields the recipient from being physically touched by the creature that were summoned or conjured. This prevents damage and harm from attacks. Okay, all that
And that
fun
is,
jazz.
that's almost identical to Vagard's wording for his shield. So this creature must be either summoned or conjured because it was unable to touch Vagard.
Yeah. However, note that a successful spell resistant check on the part of the attacker will allow it to break through the protection from disposition and strike the recipient of the spell.
Okay.
So
All right.
I will do that, and then I'll be like, this is the best I can give you. Now get the hell out of here.
So Maeve pushes Leary out the door. What would Leary like to do?
She's gonna like go to the I don't know, I guess to a window or
Yep.
like look back through the door and see like look to Gallo, and she's going to cast heal on him again.
Yep. Which again is a touch spell, but you have a magic item that lets you reach out 30 feet with those touch spells.
Yeah. It's an 8!
8 more hit points for Gallo.
Yeah.
I'm coming back.
Mm-hmm. Slowly but surely.
You're at
And she's gonna look
12
at Silas and
HP,
she's
right?
like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here.
Fine, but at least now you can't be touched.
I'm going to
Or
make...
at least it would be a struggle.
Maeve's going to make a strength check to try to break
protected
free from
each
the
other.
tongue. She does not break free from the tongue. So as she pushes Leary out the door, she's drawn back towards the creature as the tongue recoils and brings her back. How about Vagard and Gallo? What are the two of you going to do?
Great.
Après-vous, you got something up your sleeve, buddy. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go grab my sword. Oh, we're leaving?
Yeah, we're leaving. What the place? Why would we stay?
We're gonna leave a demon in the streets. I can't. I'm the only one here. Go.
It's on fire, Vagard. Get
It
the
likes
fuck out
fire.
of Dodge.
Right.
It likes
so,
fire.
so we don't stay where the fire's at and fight it away from the fire. It likes the fire. Fire makes
go.
it stronger.
You go.
Cold makes it weaker.
I'll be there with you shortly.
But what are you doing? Let's go.
Like, I gotta get my soul.
I'm gonna look at him real quick and say, "Paladin stuff, my friend."
Paladin stuff.
My paladins are all insane. And he just he books it.
Okay.
Wait,
It's
where's
okay.
Maeve? He literally goes,
Still
wait, where's
bad.
Maeve?
Yeah, Maeve's like right beside you as the creature has drawn her back into the room with its sticky tongue.
Paladin stuff.
No.
It's also love stuff. Paladin stuff is also love stuff. You know what to do.
Oh my god. He's taken aback
Chop
by
the
that
tongue.
one. Yeah,
Chop
no,
the
like
tongue.
he's gonna straight up fucking slice that tongue off.
Okay. Let's make an attack. What are you attacking with?
I am attacking with gumption and guile.
Okay.
I am attacking with my +1 dagger.
I like that. Make
That's
that,
what he calls it.
Make that attack.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Yeah, you've got rerolls,
Yeah.
dude.
And I'm glad that I did, because I re-rolled
Oh,
for
yeah.
a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Cut that thing in half. Let's go. Get the fuck.
Mine came from
Pretty
past.
sure I still have 5
So how much
rerolls.
damage?
Damage is going to be... damage is gonna be 5.
It should be. It would have to be an even number because you're gonna you just double it. So
It's a
D4
+1 dagger.
Yeah, but you're gonna roll your dice, add
double
all
it.
your bonuses, and then double it.
And double it.
Okay, so... Then it would be 10.
Nice,
if
dude.
I'm doubling it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've done 30 damage on this thing. Come on.
Dude, you cut its tongue off. Your blade goes
I-
right through, and this large, like, rubbery tongue falls to the floor. The creature like recoils. All kinds of vile shit spraying from its mouth where the wound of its tongue is. Vagard.
I'm super inspired. I'm going back for the sword, baby. Come on. Another net 20. Where to?
Get the fuck out of here.
Where? It's right there.
Really?
Krista's right there. She doesn't like me today.
She doesn't like me today. She loves me. She doesn't like me.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a distinction. Okay, give me some damage, dude. Give me some damage.
And because I'm pushing it back in.
Are you pushing it in, or do you want to pull it out and hit him with it again? Like, you tell me what you do.
The super nat 20 stuff. Yeah. And then hit him again.
Okay.
We're still talking about him fighting, right?
Absolutely.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Grow. 10. I mean, maybe
10. So
10 more damage.
Is that
I'm
doubled?
Gallo. Have you met me?
Is that doubled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm out of rerolls.
That's okay. So 10 damage. You bring your sword down on it. It inflicts a horrible, grievous wound up by its shoulder. I think everyone has gone this turn.
I think so too.
I mean, I can go again. I mean, I'm happy to.
Maeve. Oh, you know who hasn't gone? The Inquisitor.
Yeah, that's them. They haven't gone yet.
She did not roll well enough to hit. Okay, so we should have Gallo and Vagard within reach of the creature. We should have Leary outside the building looking in. We should have Silas just outside the building with the 2 boys that have escaped. Okay, excellent. Yeah, Silas would be just outside. Perfect. All right. And actually, the Inquisitor is within reach as well, because she stepped up to attack. With that, the creature, its tongue severed, lets out an enormous croak as its mouth opens far wider than it maybe should. It emits a loud croaking noise accompanied by a blast of fetid vomit over everyone within 20 feet of it. Everyone, all of you must make a saving throw, please. A charisma saving throw. Not the 2 that are outside. But
Thank God.
everyone else, a charisma saving throw.
Against the vomit?
We'd be down.
We're like watching this happen from outside. I'm just gonna
Are
look
you
at
sure?
Silas and
Are
be
you
like,
sure it couldn't be against disease
glad we're not in there.
or maybe
Yeah,
poison?
no, I'm sorry.
Damn. You know what? That's not bad. 18.
18?
Same
Is that
disease.
18? Is charisma
It
a
is not
primary
prime.
for anyone?
No. I recognize that Gallo's very charismatic, but it's not a primary.
All
skill.
right. How about Vagard? Is charisma a prime stat?
It's a premier stat, charisma, chivalry.
Okay, and you got a 19?
18, my lord. 18, my lord.
No one made their save.
No shit! Wow, how about that?
You-
Okay,
you-
cool. My dad.
How many?
The Inquisitor did not make her save. Oh,
He's dead.
Maeve definitely didn't make her save. So everyone that was that failed their save, you are staggered and will not get an action on the next round.
Wait a minute.
Who would
"It's
like?
not dead."
Who would like to? As this round now ends, I would like someone in the party to roll a D100. We're going to see if the building collapses. Who would like? Who
Oh,
would
for the
like to
love
roll
of
the D?
God.
We've now been in this for just over 3 rounds of burning and crumbling. Leary,
All right.
give us a.
Every once in a while, I get to use it.
Oh, look at it! There it is. Give us a D100 check and tell me what you get.
Okay, I'm just gonna let it roll very slowly. Hopefully, it stops at some point. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a 45.
Okay.
No, it was so close to 100. Like there was a 45 and the 100's right there.
Leary and Silas, you're staying outside. You begin to hear the building creak and moan, but it does not cave in this round. Who would like to roll initiative for the party this round?
I'll give it a try.
Leary, you go for it. I don't have Dex. You take it. You've got Dex.
I got Dex.
Okay.
Let's go.
Can I use one of my rerolls?
Yeah, you actually absolutely can.
Okay.
Again, thank you, chat.
Okay.
The rerolls have come in handy
10.
tonight. 10. So that is better
So
than
I
my
got
7.
4.
So you guys go first. However, Gallo, everybody basically in melee range of the thing is staggered and does not get an action this turn. So we're only dealing with Leary and Silas. What are the two of you going to do?
God, at this point, might as well just drag them out of there. Oh.
So they're staggered.
Yeah.
And this thing is still alive.
Yes. It looks in rough shape. It does not look nearly as confident as it was when it walked through the wall.
All right.
When it Kool-Aid Man'd in, it thought it was hot shit. It is badly wounded.
I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds on it.
Nice. Again,
I'm gonna join her with the Magi missile then.
Okay, so
Let's do
listen,
it.
this is the first time we faced a monster with this. The monster has spell resistance. So, it has a spell resistance of 9. What I need you each to do is roll a d20 and add your level. If it is 9 or higher, the spell will take effect as normal. If it does not beat 9, the spell lands on the creature totally unaffected.
All of us?
No, just the two casting spells. Leary's casting Cause Wounds.
Yeah.
And
It's almost as if the spell would be frog-gotten.
you know what? Magi Missile might not be affected by spell resistance, so let's check that.
Nothing?
Sure.
Nope.
We heard it. We heard it and we love you for it. Never change.
I mean, I rolled above a 9. for
Magi
sure,
Missile
so-
is affected by magic resistance, so you do need to roll a d20 and add your level.
15 plus
Oh.
4. So 19. I'm good.
19. So the magic missiles land. Give me some damage. And how about our Cause Wound?
It's 6 damage.
Did you roll for the d20 and add your level?
Oh, I did.
What did you get above
Yeah,
a 9?
I did. Yeah, I got 15 plus.
Nice.
So-
Okay, so both of you summon your magic and you feel it push through the barrier that the creature has surrounding it. How much damage? 7? Is that what you said?
6.
Leary did 6?
Yeah,
5 points of damage from me.
6 and 5.
Describe to me how the summoned creature leaves the plane
Yes!
as both of your spells land against it.
I think we both just kind of look at each other and we're like,
Yeah.
and we just
Time
both
to
chuck whatever
go.
we got.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just kind of chuck everything that we have at it and just immediately I send my 2 missiles. I don't know how your inflict wounds would look, but yeah.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, how do
I
we think
honestly
our
don't know
inflict
how
wounds
it-
looks?
Yeah.
Is there just a
Well,
flash
I
of
don't
wounds
know.
start
Her
to
magic-
open, or?
I guess, like, I guess it would be like her cure wounds, but like reverse, like the reverse happens. So her magic is usually like a soft white light. So I don't know.
I thought we can make
Maybe
it a
it's
soft
dark
white
and
light.
corrupted.
Okay.
Black.
It could
Shadow.
be. It could be.
Oh, but like little
it could be orange,
tracks of
like the
blacks
moon
in it.
umbra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
She doesn't really like it that much.
Yeah, the wounds land on it, and this creature sort of just begins to literally fall apart, like just scraps of flesh fall off it and it crumble to the ground as it can no longer keep its shape on this plane, almost like disintegrating in front. So that would then end the round. I would like, Leary, give us another D100 check to see if the building falls in.
I can see use it again.
Really, like pissed. What happened to Canada this week? We didn't do anything.
They finally got hit with the gas prices that we have.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have been hit by the gas
Will you
prices.
stop? 80.
80. The building does not fall in. So it was 25%.
Okay.
No,
there was a
listen.
25% chance last round, a 50% chance this round. It's still up.
Listen, I need to know who built this house because they need to build all the houses from now until eternity. Because
Dwarves.
this is
Did it?
well, no, because if it was dwarves, it'd be made of stone. All right,
Get
this is obviously
there.
a wooden
This is
structure.
a conversation for later.
Everyone, get the fuck out of here. Let's get out.
I think Gallo just like on the way out, like even though it's on fire, he just does like a little like push on a support beam, like this is ironwood. Oh, okay.
Okay. You guys make your way out as the building sort of crumbles and collapses behind you. Yes, Vega.
Oh,
I would like to bring the father out.
Okay, you
Oh,
grab his
no.
body.
Yes.
He is clearly dead, burnt to a
That's
cinder.
okay. I don't want him to be,
He's been
more.
to a sizzle.
Okay.
Yeah, I want his children to be able to see him, not all icky.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to say, like, you just get out the front door. You just break the threshold there, Vagart, as the house sort of crumbles in on itself behind you. Villagers from all over are showing up with buckets of water and then running back to wells and fountains nearby. Yes.
I will take a moment as they run up, and at the father. You saw it. He got up from nowhere and fought bravely against the beast.
Okay. Give me a charisma check.
And for
on
the
that.
kids. That's for the kids. Okay. Ugh. 11?
Okay. You throw that out there. The house crumbles in. The boys rush to their father, weeping. As the Inquisitor slumps to the ground beside Silas.
Wraith.
She's
I'll look at her and just say her name.
yeah, she is spent. She's soot covered. She's having a hard time staying up, and she sort of just slumps down onto the cobblestone road.
I'm
think-
gonna go help her.
I think I'll catch her. Like reflective. Just.
Yep. Leary, when you reach her,
I don't think I do it
I'm
with
not-
compassion. I think I just kind of hold her.
Yeah, absolutely. Leary, when you reach her, you realize that Gallows damage has finally done its work. There's some sort of internal bleeding or something. It would have required more than a cure light wounds, and she's bled out internally. She's got maybe a few moments left to live. She looks
Then
at
I'm
You have any
gonna.
last words?
Can I use the healing to just make her comfortable?
Yes, I'll let you do that. So as you
Will do.
cure light wounds, you can see the pain sort of subsides, and she can speak for a moment. She looks at Silas and she says, Your version of the prophecy, that there's another?
There is another.
Is this true?
It was the original prophecy given by Eustace. Yes.
And the orc shaman, she pushes south.
She'll be dealt with. I promise you this.
She looks at you with her one off-colored eye, and she sort of reaches up towards where you have no eye. She doesn't say anything for a moment, and then with the last bit of breath that escapes her lungs, she just says to you, "Cut the thread." and you feel like her just
I'll
go
grab-
still in your arms.
I'll grab her hand, like where it was, and just have those words like echo. Just place her hand back and close her eyes.
As you do that, like, men and women rush past you trying to put out the fire and stop it from spreading to other buildings, but like you're just kind of isolated there in the street, like you, Leary, and the Inquisitor. The boys and Vagard are over by the body of the father. What's Gallo doing as all this rushing around is happening and people are putting out fires and
right, so he's the dagger that he used to slice the tongue off, right? He's gonna compound what Vergir did, and he's gonna wake the dad up. Yeah, I don't speak French. He's gonna put the dagger in the dad's hand and like wake him up, right? And be like, look at that. With the help of a wizard, you slew a demon.
you're putting it in one of the boys' hands?
No, in the dad's hand.
The dad is dead.
The dad's
though.
dead.
No, he's not dead.
He's dead.
He's burnt
dead.
to a sizzle.
He is very crispy. He is like
Magic.
he is
Magic.
like
Better.
Popeye's
Resurrect
chicken
him.
extra crispy.
Resurrect him. Do the magic hand thingy on him. Like you made me feel better. You brought me
my
back.
magic-
Do it on him.
My magic doesn't work that way. I know some who can use magic that way, but not me.
He just
You know
kinda
those who can
well,
resurrect?
Wait, what?
Yes.
What?
Not here. I'll say not.
It doesn't.
Like,
That's cool.
like
That's a fair-
literally, Gallo just looks at Silas for a minute, like, what?
Resurrection magic doesn't work in Krillian.
It doesn't.
Maybe it
No.
does in the land of the elves.
Not yet.
Like that's why Gallo's freaking out. He's just like, wait, no. Here, people are permadead. What do you mean? What?
It's been studied. I've read about it,
yeah.
but it doesn't. That's interesting.
Silas,
think
we
that
all.
The boys, seeing that the boys are pretty much kind of fucking screwed now. The coin purse that he lifted earlier that night because he can't not, he throws to the boys.
Okay. Do we retire from here? Do we head to the Bastion? What are we doing?
Are the Inquisitors there?
There is no. So both of the Order of the Pale Blade that were in the building and the maid were literally blasted out of the building through windows and whatnot to their deaths when the fireball hit. So there is no Order of the Pale Blade here, and you scattered their
Continue.
numbers at the Church of the Street of 100 Gods. It's possible they still
boys
have
are
a
coming
presence in the. It's possible they still have a presence in the city, but not here.
The boys are coming with us. We'll stay in the Bastion this evening. We'll sort it out tomorrow.
We're not collecting pets, man. What are you doing? I gave them at least 50 gold in that coin purse, all right? They'll be fine.
They need the place to stay tonight.
It's
It's
called
fine.
an inn.
They're young. It's 18 and 14, you said, but like,
Yeah.
I'm honestly.
Thing's a fighting man.
The
What are you talking
18-year-old
about?
is probably like you would consider him an adult, a young adult. The sun is starting to rise as well. Like light is just starting to make its way through the smoky street.
Can you take care of your brother?
I can take care of my brother.
You have some place to stay.
We'll find a place to stay, he says.
You're looking for another squire.
How old is Jacques? Yeah.
That's what Gallo
Jacques
was.
about
You're
50.
looking for
Jacques
another
about
squire.
15.
Could they not be? Yeah.
You have, yeah. That's how I'll tell them. You have a place at the Bastion. Your father fought bravely. Accompany me, if you wish. Or you may go to an inn.
I'm here to tell you,
growing up on the streets, go to the Bastion. They got great sweetbreads, and I mean great sweetbreads.
I think this time I don't want to know their name though. Like I'm bringing them in, but I'm getting to the point where I think above the table, Vagard, like he's had a lot over the past 24 hours, and he's saving whatever emotional intelligence he has for the 5 minutes he can get with Silas when we're safe.
You don't want.
Well, I want to know their names.
You don't want to give me more NPCs to kill off.
Yeah. No, it's me above table.
Okay.
I'm not being extra. You know what I mean? I'm just like
they choose not to go with you. You can tell that with everything that happened, they are still leery of Silas and everything that's happened.
Leery. Okay.
Still happened here. Yeah, that was bad. Leery. Their names are Petra and Yuri.
Petra and Yuri. I hope that they do all right.
And they take their father's remains and leave.
Okay.
I'll kind of glance at them before they leave. Like, just I think my hood is up, my eyes low, and I think I'm just kind of scanning the area as well as they're glancing. I'm just glancing around. I just feel like I'll kind of whisper to the group, I think we need to get off the streets as soon as possible.
As you do that, the narrow street that your friends had approached the house from, something catches your eye in that narrow, almost alleyway. There is a great circle drawn on the ground with what looks like chalk or
shit.
Maybe.
Whoa, that's a powerful wizard.
Maybe some kind of ground gemstone, and you can tell, Silas, that a very powerful spell of summoning was cast right from, just close to the house. The walls in the narrow laneway still bear the markings of the magic's summoning, drawing power, and other people might walk by and not really understand what happened here, but I think being a spellcaster, you notice some telltale signs of the way things are marked, and the way that even the air in that area is still disturbed from a really powerful spell being cast.
Yeah, without even casting like any discern magic, it can probably just...
Yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah.
I think Leary probably the same. Leary can sense that a really powerful spell was cast there. It lingers. Vagard.
You sense it?
I'm going to pick Reese up. I'm going to bring her back to the Inquisition's temple on the way home. We've got one stop before we head to the Bastion.
There's no one there anymore. You've scattered their numbers in the city.
She's going to the Bastion with us then. I'll bring her back to the Queen.
Okay. So, you get back to the Bastion with her body. Everyone sort of finds, maybe everybody's tired because the party's been up all night looking for Silas. Silas is still relatively drained from everything, and a bit of rest with the eye will probably allow it to go back into your head. Leary, when you get to your room, you open the door, and the door clatters like it's pushing debris away on the other side. And when you come in, there are candlesticks and cups and plates, and there are little black lines all over the walls, and a little blue figure with his finger drawing lines on the walls.
Ribbles. What's he doing?
Cracks. We draw them. And as he motions, you realize that he's mapped out the entire bastion on the walls of your room. We follows the cracks.
Does he have little old man butt cheeks? I picture, you know what I mean? He's just got...
No, he's in his Nibbler costume.
And then he walks over and he picks up like a gilded golden frame. There's no picture in it anymore. He's like, "You like? It's a gift. He walks
Where
over
did
to give it
get
to you.
these?
This one I found
Scribbles.
in a hole 3 cracks down. There were bugs.
Did you eat them?
What? Pest control? And she takes the frame from him,
Then
and
he-
she's gonna be like.
Then he
"I
walks
saw-
over. He's like,
have to
"This
figure it
cup.
out."
This cup came from the room where we saw a piece. He was bouncing on that
You're
woman.
supposed- You need to
Oh,
forget about
I forgot.
that.
This is her
You need
cup.
to forget about that.
Oh,
At least on the top.
Right, Scribbles is getting a very keen education in royalty life. It seems. Oh.
What have I missed?
Right, so this is
What-
Scribbles, and he can fit in small cracks, and he'll definitely get.
Well,
you
I
places
was-
think.
Is everybody with me
I was
in my
there-
room?
I
was there when we
I
met
think
Scribbles.
Larry's.
We're all
I think
there.
Larry's alone right now in her room. Like she's come back to her room. And
Okay,
this,
okay.
This is what
Okay.
greets her.
Why can't we live like friends?
All right. Well, Scribbles, you can't just take things out of people's rooms. I think this is very nice that you've tried to give me some gifts. But these belong to other people in this castle.
We takes
Bastion.
them. They belong.
Yes, and
They belong to.
but taking them
They belong to
is-
Princess
you're
and
not
I now.
supposed to Princess.
Gallo called you Princess.
Yes,
Yes?
he did.
Yes, Princess.
He did. I mean, maybe
Stop
this is
it.
true among humans.
Humans. Humans
Well,
don't have princesses.
Non-elves.
Hmm.
Humans do have princesses. Anyway, Scribbles, let me teach you some lessons in property and thievery. And she's gonna like kind of explain to him
You.
that
You.
you're not supposed
You
to
smell-
take things
you
without
smell-
asking.
You smell like smoke. And he starts leaning into you.
Mm. She's gonna lean away from him so he can't like touch her. He's so oily.
Yeah, as you start to take in the scope of the room, every wall has drawings on it. Like every wall, and it's literally like just imagine like a D&D map drawn out of like all the secret tunnels and places of the bastion.
Interesting. I'm gonna study this. I'm gonna look at it all and just be like, are these just cracks? Are they passageways? Are there hidden rooms?
Yes, cracks that you can fit into.
Interesting.
Kurt.
We like sit in the crack.
Oh my god.
Now you're just weird.
Scribbles is my hero.
Yes, we know Scribbles. All right.
Love Scribbles.
I want to be Scribbled when I grow up.
Take me
When
to
I
the
grow
most
up, I wanna be
interesting
Scribbles.
places. Let's go and take this cup and this thing back. And she's gonna start picking some things up. And she's like, "Take me to the places where you got these, and
So-
show me the interesting
So
spots." That
he
you've
begins
seen.
to want. He takes you through that secret door that's in your room, and begins. You
Mhm.
like wander all over the bastion, upstairs, downstairs. He takes you to one step and one tunnel, and he points down and he goes, "Not that way.
Why not?
It gets very bright.
What's that way?
It gets bright. So bright.
What do you mean it gets bright?
It goes out of the crack.
Is it in? Oh, it goes outside.
Mhm.
Hmm.
We like sitting here with our things.
Well, you stay right here. You wait for me. I'm going to go look, and I will be right back.
Okay. You go down.
And she wants to just go and see, like.
Yeah, you go down the tunnel. And it stretches a little longer. Like, usually these secret passageways have lots of little side chutes going off of them into rooms or chambers of the bastion. So that basically guards or dignitaries could move about in the bastion unseen if they so chose. And then you reach the end, and there is a strange rock, sort of that can be turned like a latch.
Hmm.
And you could you hear sort of like you can hear Scribbles. He's still not he's not with you anymore. He's down the tunnel a bit, but you can hear him sort of like his little like giggle, but he's close enough that he's sort of watching you. Careful.
It's just daylight, right?
It's bright.
She's gonna like slowly open the door.
So as you open the door, you are on a narrow ledge that winds around onto a portion of the Bastion's private docks. So you're still inside the Bastion, but like this is where like very specific ships can come to dock. This is not like the public's docks. This is like maybe an escape route where, you know, the king or queen could technically use this to exit out onto a ship and get out into the King's Channel if they needed to escape, maybe.
Okay. Are there ships there presently?
No.
Should there be?
You're not sure.
Huh. Interesting. She's gonna pull the door back shut and
notice this door as it closes, like it really seals tightly, and you're sure outside it would be almost undetectable.
I see. Interesting. Well, time to go tell Vagard. She's gonna go.
So let's assume
She's gonna go and
let's assume everybody gets a rest in. You can give yourself hit points equal to your level. You wake, even though you may not be at full hit points, you wake up the next day relatively, you know, refreshed.
mana.
Your mana regenerates entirely. Entirely. What would you like to do? We have about 20 minutes to wrap tonight's session. So what would you like to get done before we call it quits for the night?
Well, I think I'm waking up and bringing breakfast to Silas. I'm assuming Isabel's still there. She hasn't left yet. It's been like
she has
5 minutes.
She has not.
So I'll get up before she wakes up and move to Silas's room with some bread, oil, and something warm to drink. And I'm opening up the door and walking in. Like, I think that's where I'm at.
As you get to Silas's room, one of the maids of the Bastion and maybe a seamstress or something that works here, the two of them walk past you and you overhear them saying like, and then my thimble was gone the next night, right off of my sewing wheel, and I don't know where it went. It was there when I went to bed. And she's like, that's so funny. The cook downstairs says ladles and cups are missing. And they just and as they walk past you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is where a DM's playing Dungeons and Dragons with himself. I just kind of look through the fourth wall, like, interesting.
So you barge in on Silas?
No, quietly. I'll, a nice rap, a tiny knock, don't hear anything, and go in. And I know he's out. I know he's probably zonked from whatever, but he might not be. I'm only presuming that he's pretty. Whoa!
Oh, we got a double.
Look at that.
We got a double shot. Look at that.
Hey, everybody do weird stuff.
What happened?
Oh my! The stream messed up for a moment. We were infinity. Silas, you tell us what he finds when he comes into the room.
I missed it.
I think when you knock at the door, you don't hear anything, and then you go for like one more time, and then as you do, you hear a soft come in. You find Silas just awake in his bed.
The eye is
against,
back.
like in the bed. The eye, yep. The eye is clearly back in fitting perfectly again. He also is just got his notes open, taking notes, glancing over his shoulder. He's got, his book straps on the countertop, and he's got his one book. He's sketching out drawings of what he saw, the creature. He's sketching out drawings of the summoning circle that he saw on the other side. Good morning, my friend. How are you?
I'm just gonna sit on the bed, and I have one of the trays that one of the maids probably has, like a tea and some bread to, like, you know what I mean, like get back into your body, and just gotta sit there and look at him without any words, kind of just put my hand on his knee, and I know that you need that library. I know that you need to be apart sometimes. And I know you need to be in this book. Tell me what you need otherwise to keep us together as much as possible. And I'm sorry I drove through the Inquisition, but you can expect that. And he'll just kind of stop without saying any more words because he doesn't want to get himself in trouble, but you can expect that, friend. I've never felt a pain like that. And I'm very close to the king. But this isn't about me. You're very special. And just because of your powers, it doesn't mean why I'm drawn to you. I remember the spiders. We were fighting with sticks. I remember going through the forest, hardly being able to keep control of our minds. I don't think I've ever had a friend as true as you. I think with the king, I want to have that kind of kinship. But there's something else here with you and what's growing with our friends. And maybe that's just a paladin. But I know where I draw my strength now. I know where my powers come from. And my powers are coming from how I feel about you, especially, and our new friends out there. I know these books bring you comfort. And I know that whatever you're doing in there is going to solve all of this. Realize, my sun sets on you, and it rises on you. Dear friend, and I'll break some bread and hand it to him, and I'll have like the other piece.
I'll kind of soak in what he's saying, take a bite. I'll take a sip out of my tea. You're a good friend, Dagon. From the second I met you on the road, you were ever the optimist and never one to run headstrong. I do not blame you for how you reacted with the Pale Blade, and I do not blame you with the Inquisitor. In truth, she sewed her own thread. You cut it. But at least in her final act, she shed some light on things. It's funny, for the first time in a while, I feel more sane than I have in the last 10 years, so you brought out that in me, my friend. Your aura, your very presence. I'm not talking about your own gifted abilities, but I'm talking about the way you speak to others, the way you see light in others, the way you show them good. As foolish as it might be sometimes. Sometimes it's what's needed. I'm taking these notes here to plan on next steps. And I think I'll tell him exactly what I saw in the vision. what I was doing after my information of finding out about the Worm Mother and realizing it was specifically, it's another Eye of Istis, and that it's the crone. And that she saw me watching.
I believe Agard and is it Rothra? Rothra the One Eye?
Yes.
I believe it's time to go to our friends, tell them everything that we know, and take the fight to them.
Yes, I think
we need to be the demon that shows up in their house, as I kind of stand up.
Yes, we get it. Finish your tea first, and then
just crushes it.
We will. Hoorah, right in there, yes. But I think Gallo doesn't need to be here if he doesn't choose to be, and Leary and Maeve, we've sewn our own beds, and I believe you and I will follow our thread through and through. But if they choose to join us, that'll be of their own volition. So, but we need to tell them everything of what we know. So
I'll let you do the talking. I tend to spoil it with my hope and my bullshit.
Yes. We also need to find that girl. Actually, I take it back. Thank God, we need to find both girls.
I know someone who could find her. And he's sleeping down the hallway.
Scribbles?
No, Gala. I wonder what Scribbles is up to, by the way. Yeah. Oh boy. She just stop feeding the DM.
I haven't seen that thing since we left the cave. Let's go see our friends.
She's like off to
and I think
with Scribble.
I'm gonna carry your books. I'm gonna let you get up, and I'm gonna, like I would carry my shield, I'm gonna carry your books for you along the way.
Actually, I'll meet you in the kitchen. Where's Astus? You know where he is?
Yeah, Vagard would know where he's staying.
Yes. He's down in the infirmary, 2 floors down, the twisty stairs that are tight. And I'll yell, I'll be like, Sam, and one of the maids, he would like to go to the infirmary. Sorry, I just NPC'd her name's Sam.
I love it. I love it.
Then I will see you down there, and then we will talk to our friends.
So Silas...
okay, I'll go to Gallo.
Silas heads to Astus. Gallo, what are you doing as you wake up this morning? In the Bastion.
Yeah,
an odd place
first
for
thing.
a locksmith.
Yeah, a locksmith, that's right. I think he does what any self-respecting dwarf is going to do in his particular situation. He is going to roll out of bed. He is going to upturn the water pitcher on himself, so washing himself off as quickly as possible. And then he is going to follow his nose to those succulent sweetbreads that are no doubt in the breakfast area. And once he has at least a handful of them, he's going to walk towards Maeve's room to take her breakfast.
Okay. I love that. So you go to do all that. As you're bringing breakfast up, I'm going to say that you run into Vagard. You also pass a room where there is a visiting nobleman, not of Kingsgate, and he's saying to one of this piss boy. He's like, "No, my bedpan was there under my bed last night, and when I woke in the night to take a piss, it was gone." Well, sir, I didn't come in and take it. I wait till the morning to empty the pans. He's like, I damn near soiled myself running down the hallway to find a place to let free. And then I'll say that you're past that, and you're just about to Maeve's room when Vagard catches up to you.
Are you busy?
Well, I mean, not really. I'm going to check on her. She kind of got her ass kicked a little bit last night. That's about it. What's going on?
I just lean against the wall, talk to him a little bit, and I think I have more bread, and he looks very hungry, and I'll just hand him more food. Yeah, just double fisting. Excellent. Clearly, this continues.
All right, yeah.
This continues beyond these walls in this city.
All right.
I'm gonna say as you say
think
that, Leary, you can hear Vagard and Gallo talking in the hallway. You guys maybe hear Leary coming to her door as she like kicks a bedpan and or something out of the way.
Yeah. We all get it at that point. I'm sure we see like skinny cheeks running around in her room too. We're like,
I don't think you actually see. He's probably. It's morning. The sun is up. He's nowhere to be found. He's in a crack somewhere.
Okay. I'll just, as soon as she walks up, I'll get off the wall and like, my lady.
Just so we can kill two birds. If you're going to explain it to Gallo, you can certainly explain it to Leary as well.
Exactly. And do you want to cut to Silas and have Silas come back, or does Silas want to like hang out? Do you want to be apart from this?
I think Silas is probably with Astus for a little while.
Okay. I'll look at both of you. I think this continues. I think the work continues. I think Gallo. I think the ball is in your court, as they say in the south part of Verbinsville. We're going to need to find this person that apparently summoned that creature. And I'll put my back against the wall. We have two anchors. One, there is a great shaman with the orcs. And two, I feel there's a distraction in the city that is a very powerful wizard. The powerful wizard keeps us here anchored while the orcs assemble and drive to the south. Over to you for your wisdom. And I'll just lean against the wall and look at the two of you. I'll have my gauntlets at the side, like kind of have these.
I'll bring up the Krullian map just so we can sort of get a lay of the land here. So if Silas's visions are correct, the orcs are driving for Darkwood Abbey. One hex on here is 12 miles, just so we know. You guys are currently on the green flag in Kingsgate, and the orcs were in the Ashglade. That's where Silas saw them. And if Silas's visions are right, they will be traveling to Darkwood Abbey.
Well, I guess we need to go where they are going.
Silas is hard up about the wizard that lives in town. So I almost want to be able to cut to. Can we retroactive the infirmary discussion to get?
Yeah,
because I can't speak onto what Silas feels about this wizard in town.
Just for the last few minutes, we'll come back. We'll flash back to Silas and Astus. Astus is not in good shape, his health. But why don't we say everyone's together, including Maeve? You guys are in a chamber somewhere in the Bastion, and you're now laying it on the line. Go ahead.
I said all those things. You know, you'll hear me as you come in. Like there's the orcs and the shaman growing an army and moving towards Darkwood Abbey, but then there's a wizard here potentially causing a distraction.
And how do we know about the orcs?
And as he walks in, I'll just be like,
Well, the orcs, he's coming in, he's kind of like a little somber, like hood is up, and he does have his eye patch on. He's just covering everything up, but he's kind of like calm and collected. The orcs, seeming to be a creature from the north, they were followed, they seem to have been corrupted by a worm entity, a semi-god of sorts, by the Black Goat. I know you both have joined us, but you need to be filled in on what we know. I do not know your feelings towards it, but I feel the need to stop such destructions. To plague the city and probably the kingdom itself. But we discovered it while we were in Darkwood Abbey. More than likely, something lives within Darkwood Abbey, beneath Darkwood Abbey itself. It slumbers beneath a creature, its tentacles almost seeming to pierce into the ground, and they're taking energy and feeding it. And I think Tegrum is a key component of that, to keep the creature of this black goat alive. If the black goat were to awaken, it cannot. Let's just put it that way. We do know that they had worms being dug in from the north, where they had corrupted some of the great guardian deities, wood elven deities of Silathalor, and we were able to save one such creature as best as we could, but others, worms and tentacle monsters beneath the city, hence the tunnels that we were in. But our biggest concern now is if they reach Darkwood Abbey before we do, or if they join forces with this dark mage, which is part of this prophecy that exists here within Krillian. I know that's a lot to process.
Do you think the Dark Mage is with the
Her?
Rothel?
I don't think so, no. From what I spoke to Reese about, Reese had at least informed me that more than likely they cannot interact. They would join forces. More than likely, the Dark Mage has already surpassed Rothra, the One-Eye, in regards of magical prowess, but if they were to both team up together, then our problems would be combined into one larger problem.
Did you have a vision of like seeing
Lady
these?
Greystone. I think we all saw Lady Greystone. Did they
I don't think Leary or
Castle Keeper,
Gallo.
did they meet?
I don't think Leary and Gallo ever met Lady Greystone. I think that was in the previous, the first chapter.
I got you. The leader, her name's Lady Greystone. She leads the Northern Watch. I saw her body being drained of its life, and then that life being by the One-Eyed Mother transferred over to Tegrum. More than likely, she is dead by now. So,
I was gonna say above board, like if he remembers anything that the orcs were saying. She speaks Orcish.
oh,
so-
yeah. I did write it down. The one phrase that they did say, Volgarath F. Nakath. As best as I could interpret.
And DM, what is that? Since I speak Orcish.
Absolutely. Let me bring it up here.
I could see the DM scrambling. He's
No,
just
no,
like,
I have it here. I just got to go back up through my notes.
I put it right in quotes.
And I was dying. I was like, I know so many languages, let me help. I was like, please, I want to know what they were saying.
Okay, so Velgor ul Nakath,
Yes.
the eye is watching.
And she'll repeat that.
your eye is watching. Do
No.
they see through your eye?
Her eye is watching. The reason why I haven't been able to
and then
communicate with the
translation
maiden
of
much.
the earlier Urgath Kazul, the goat awakens.
Mm-hmm.
Say
Notice
what?
Yeah.
Awakening a goat, and the eye of the crone is watching. Is
Yes.
that right?
And I think
So-
she's what's been blocking me from being able to see upon them.
Do we hunt? And I was just, as I'm sitting there, do we hunt what's within the city? Or do we hunt and protect Darkwood Abbey? We have an old friend there.
We do.
Knight of the Rose. Feel compelled to protect it.
Do you think that whatever is in the city would follow us? It seems that they are after the eye.
Can I roll an insight to see if any of the attacks that across anywhere we've been stack up to someone? I'm not seeing a pattern of I don't see a pattern of a demon.
I'm not
or
gonna
a devil.
I'm not gonna ask you for a roll. There hasn't been a pattern of this spellcaster stalking you, but there has been encounters within the city of the spellcaster fighting off Order of the Pale Blade. Time and time again, they have come into conflict. And the attack on the house
Could have been a part of a random attack on the Pale Blade. Pale Blade.
Correct.
Well, then we have a very strong ally. We make it known that we're moving to Darkwood Abbey. We make it known. And I look at Gallo. Can you put a subtle message to your people that we've been seen moving to Darkwood Abbey against a threat? Could your people put out a message that makes it appear that we're not trying to say this, but we were seen in a hurry to protect the kingdom in Darkwood Abbey, and maybe our ally arrives?
I think I could probably arrange something like that.
But couldn't that also potentially reach the people that we are trying to stop?
We'll be ahead of it. We'll be ahead of the message. Like if we leave now, right? Then we'll be ahead of. We're at the speed. We're not the internet of horses, right? So we'll arrive, and then 2 or 3 days later, I'm assuming that's when
they'll arrive.
I could probably use another day to get my strength back.
We can time this, yes.
It would take about 3 days on horseback. If you push your horses, you could cut that to 2 days. To Darkwood.
Ashglade and Kingsgate are about the same distance.
If we took 3 days on horseback and rest along the way, you could gain your mana back as well, right? If we took our time. But we're moving towards the threat. I feel compelled to not. I feel compelled to continue to move towards the threat, not give them any time to react to it. Gallo, could you spend the day to prepare these messages? Do you have anyone you could trust to release the message?
No, but
Grenna does. Her name is Grenna. If you write that name down, she does live there at Darkwood Abbey, and I think her Order of the Eglantine might be of assistance here because we are fully outnumbered.
If we get there and get them prepared.
Yeah.
Right before we leave, I'll prepare the Bastion for an imminent attack as well. If we don't come back, they're on their own. Tell the king.
Can we at least have one drink?
Yes.
Somewhere.
I feel like that is a great place to end it. One drink. So let's call it there for tonight. If anyone, we have a couple of gift cards to give away for $10 to spend at the Trollord Games online web store. You can use it to buy specifically PDFs. We have a $10 gift, couple $10 gift cards. If you're interested in getting a gift card, all you need to do is put in chat, hey, give me the gift card, and the first, we can do up to probably about 2 or 3 people. Let's do 2 people. So if we can get a couple people in chat that say, hey, I want the gift card, we will send you the codes for the gift card. And if not, then we will raid out of here and find someone to, throw love on. Sound good?
What's your name, man? It's worth it. Do it.
Dro's like, give me the.
King Bashman says they're not allowed any more gift cards. Okay, but Dro, we will certainly send you a gift card. I will send you the code over Twitch here in a private message. I'll get that together right now. If Tim, you want to raid us out of here. And we'll be back in 2 weeks. Next week, though, if you come back on Thursday, our very own Leary will be running her.
Feywild. Indeed. My Feywild campaign. Violet Moon. We're on the 3rd. I always want to call them episodes.
That's okay. We can call them.
Okay, so we got 24 dudes in here.
Episode 3.
We'll see you guys Sunday is the next one here. Red Wizards Rise, and then we'll be back. We'll be back with Kate next week. In the Vile Moon Saga. But I talk like this a little bit more. Anyways, okay. Yeah. Then I have the Shrek accent.
That's right.
All right, we're raiding.
Raid.
We're out of here.
Raid.
Thanks, bro.
Raid.
Oh, thank you.
Good game.